do you ever try to seduce him, like by wearing a sexy outfit, or like like on a Wednesday night, put on something like a kimono?
Like a policeman?
I don't. What I do is
this is Officer Zulu. Bend over.
I do my workout with the free weights. Take a shower.
Free weights.
And then I lean on the doorway and say, "Hey, big boy."
It's time.
Holy shit!
Some fun.
Yeah, every Sunday. You lean on the doorway and say, "Hey, big boy, you want to have some fun?"
I may have put on a different pose, but
Yeah. When did it start becoming only Sundays?
I guess about 5 or 6 years ago. I don't know what It was just.
Do you think he's masturbates?
More relaxed? He's more relaxed on Sunday.
You guys have joint bank accounts?
Yes.
Oh, he should put out 2 days a week for that. You're the earner there.
Yeah. Well, he's the one that makes smooths the way.
You got a prenup with him or what?
No, we don't.
Whoa. Whoa. Hold it.
We trust each other.
Wait a second.
Oh my! Oh, I don't think Brad will approve of my being on the show, getting advice from you.
I'm just being sensible here. This is not a bad. I don't know why prenups have to be a bad thing. Why can't people talk about their finances?
They should be mandatory, shouldn't they?
You can't talk about your sex life and you can't talk about finances with this guy. It's like you're two strangers. He brings you a pot of tea.
Our sex life.
How much are you going to pay him for a pot of tea? I mean, let's say shit hits the fan.
Well, he does manage my, affairs with great efficiency and precision. And
any good accountant could do that.
Well, that's true. And we do have an accountant in addition.
Right. So you're telling me if for some reason, legally, if this thing ends, and it could.
Anything's possible.
Right.
But I don't.
So you're going to give up half your fortune?
Well, I don't think it's going to end.
I got a lot of emails saying that by me butting into your relationship with Brad that I was causing problems.
Oh.
And that,
yes.
Well, Brad said he stopped listening at that point when we started talking about prenups.
Right.
He just didn't want to hear it.
What happened yesterday? Did you go home and have
yes. We did have a long discussion, and I explained to you, to him what you told me. And he says, actually, it makes sense because we're all human beings. You don't know what happens, but I love you, and we'll have a legal, a consultation, and you can determine what's going to happen.
Wow.
He gave it all, for me to
look at
make
Brad. Boy, Brad is the man.
What a nice broad.
Really?
Well, now did
you're
you
the broad.
also? Now, Howard brought up a couple of things yesterday.
What a nice.
Oh yes,
broad.
the other negotiating point.
Yes.
Sunday.
Yes.
I got Wednesday.
Nice.
And in the evening. But he said, I like to schedule things.
That's fair.
So he didn't give me spontaneity.
Right.
It's Wednesday.
You got Wednesday. Let's take it.
All right, so Sunday and Wednesday you're going to have sex with Brad.
Yes.
Wednesday is hump day.
And Sunday is in the morning. And Wednesday is in the evening.
And he's saying to you, this reasonable? Let's work out a legal agreement.
Yes. And he's saying,
are you glad that you spoke with me?
You really did make good sense, and I've made arrangements for him already. I've got a living trust, and
well, that's different.
Yeah, but that's when I die.
That you have to die.
That means he has to kill you.
Oh no! If he kills me, it's a different story.
I am so glad to hear what you were saying because I received so many negative emails directed at me. Many people were upset by my comments on George's marriage. And now, as you can see, I was not wrong.
You improved things.
I improved things. Now George doesn't have to have in the back of his mind through his whole marriage, oh, shoot, what's happening?
Every time they have a fight.
No, your advice is always very good.
If you look at the newspaper today, Phil Collins, who was on his third marriage, do you know a third of this man's wealth is gone? He had 3 marriages.
And that's a rich guy.
Yeah. His first marriage.
With all 3 marriages?
Robin, let me read this to you real quick.
Because I don't understand what you're saying.
All right. Let me clarify.
Howard starting this dialogue, George, got you more cock.
That's right. It has been beneficial.
I'm great at getting cock.
More
And
cock,
less,
less talk.
A good bargaining chip there.
More cock, let's talk.
and less cash.
Let's see here. Marriage number 3 was No Day in Paradise. Again, a little pun.
His, one of his songs.
For Phil Collins, whose latest failed marriage cost him nearly $46.7 million. Wow. Believed to be a record for a celebrity divorce.
Yeah, that's $2 million more than Paul McCartney.
Yeah.
I thought
Collins, let me continue. Collins, 57, had to pony up the huge sum to Oriane Survey, 35, to end their 6-year union.
6 years?
Yes, according to Britain's Daily Mirror. The soft rockers settlement tops the Paul McCartney deal with Heather Mills, which was estimated to be worth about $45 million. Collins and Survey announced in March 2006 that their groovy kind of love had ended, saying in a statement that they'd been growing apart for some time.
They only were married 6 years.
Collins, who doesn't take his own musical advice about hurrying love, is no stranger to big dollar breakups. Wife number 2, Jill Tavelman, reportedly cashed in for $34 million after they decided to live separate lives. Collins ended their relationship by fax in 1994. London's Daily Telegraph reported that Collins has dished out, here we go, $84 million in divorce dough, which would be about a third of his estimated $280 million fortune. A third of his fortune.
I think they're right in his case because he keeps doing this.
He doesn't learn a lesson.
Right. He should pay up because he's being foolish.
This guy didn't even have a prenup, I would imagine.
In any of these cases.
No. Collins and Survey met on tour in 94. She was working as a translator. They have 2 sons. Collins went for blah, 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 blah. He has I don't know, untold how many children. There's 3 other kids from previous marriages. So we'll tally it up. He's got 5 kids. He's out $87 million. And again, it's this crazy situation where these guys get married and they don't make arrangements. And I'm glad George took it to heart. Let me tell you what people did. Howard, leave George and Brad alone. Why are you trying to start trouble between them? George is just fine with his sex arrangement with Brad. Wrong.
No, he wasn't.
Worry about yourself and leave those 2 alone. Do you think Beth is really going to want sex all that often once she's reeled you in? Why don't you take a good hard look at your own relationship? And then she talks about adopting a baby. Wake up, Howard. That broad wants a baby and has already told you that if she gets pregnant, she's keeping it. That's one way she can ensure more money out of you for years to come. Here's another one. You are such a schmuck. Sometimes George and Brad's relationship is not all about sex, and that is why homosexuals in general are misunderstood and criticized. No, all relationships are sexual.
What did they just say?
He said that I'm carrying on here where George and Brad don't care about sex again. You're wrong. George does care about sex.
Absolutely.
Here's another one. I feel that George is going to have a hard time with Brad tonight when this topic comes up tonight. You see, you're wrong. The more you keep the stuff to yourself, the more anger and resentment gets into the relationship.
And if you're considering spending the rest of your life together, making this kind of pledge, you got to be able to talk about anything.
That's
I
right.
bet you love Brad
what counts
more.
Is love.
I bet you love Brad more. He gave you a great response to both things.
I really do love him that much more.
Right.
But the difference between Phil Collins and us is we have had a prenuptial live-in relationship,
Difference between you and Phil Collins is that he doesn't have to do Star Trek events. Finally, Jesus, Howard, back off George. If anything, you're going to be one that causes them to break up. This conversation has made me feel so intrusive and uncomfortable. His relationship is not yours, so mind your own business. Well, that's the problem. People don't talk.
That's it.
And George needed some talking to.
I think you should be a marriage counselor.
You really should.
For George and Brad. You seem to understand the homosexual relationship.
I do.
The human relationship.
I'm practically homosexual myself.
It's a human relationship.
I'm one gene off from being homosexual.
I'm just being funny, George.
Gays aren't that.
Howard is half Italian and half homosexual.
Funny. I know they're human relationships.
All right. Very good.
you've
George.
really solidified our relationship
You
that
bet.
much more now.
Yeah, and I want the audience to understand that I get so much hate mail because they think I'm talking to someone and intrusive.
Well, you know what it is.
I'm not.
They can't have these discussions in their own lives.
Right.
That's what's pissing them off.
You know what?
Once again, I am terrific.
You are. You are.
I am.
Because,
and,
no
there, one else is.
There's the air of romance and excitement about the wedding and all. And so you really don't go into
You're
that
caught
area.
up in it.
And you bring reality into the
Right.
scene.
I love me.
And we know how great reality works in romance.
Well,
it's working, Artie.
it's working.
It can work.
It's
Dominic Barbara, you're on the air, of course. The bloated
You know, Howard was
eternity.
trying to probably break them up, but he's made them stronger.
I was hoping that you'd come in and say you broke up. Dominic Barbara, you're on the air. Go ahead and say what you need to
A
say.
few points. First of all, hi, George.
Good morning. How are you?
How are you? Number one, you always talk about people who don't have prenups. Well, I had a case, and you know the person, Howard, who, because he had a prenup, and I had the wife, unfortunately, saved $6 billion.
Billion.
Not million, billion.
Wow.
That's number one. Number two, England has a different rule when it comes to prenups. They are not the protection that they are in the United States.
Is that right?
Also, prenups cannot require sexual acts.
Right.
Really?
That's correct. You cannot put in a prenup, you promise to have sex 2, 3,
That's
4
true.
times a week.
I've heard the people talking about that, though.
Well, but it's not legally
No, but a
binding
prenup is
because
really
it's
about,
against public policy.
I
Prenup
see.
is really a financial contract.
That's
Right.
Right, but I have heard lately people, making these contracts where they say, you have to keep a job and you have to have this
Oh, wait a minute.
sex
That's
this many
different.
times.
That's different. I said they can't ask for or require sexual conduct. Now, another point, if I may, please. There is no difference at all. Absolutely none, and I've done thousands of prenups between heterosexuals and gay couples. They all have the same issues, and I have one of the first gay divorces in New York now.
Wow.
Couple got married in California, moved to New York. They're getting divorced. They're two well-known actors, and they are now in the middle of a custody case.
Over what?
They adopted a child.
Oh.
Two well-known actors. Huh?
Yes, and they're in the middle of it right now. So there is no difference at all. Zero difference. Zero.
Well, that's why we're
0.0.
trying to tell George he'd better do something.
How did this divorce not get in the newspapers between two well-known actors?
As you know, I keep my clients' names very, very close to my vest.
Your vest hasn't been close to you in years.
Yeah, your vest isn't even close to you.
How many well-known actors? You're sort of narrowing it down to how many well-known actors are out of the closet homosexuals with
Who's
an adopted
Have an
kid?
adopted kid.
More than you think. Now, may I just tell you within the last 4 weeks what's occurred to me?
What has occurred to you?
Number one, my shelter island roof blew off. We all know that.
I didn't know that.
Number two, which has been repaired, the indoor pool cracked from the storm that hit.
Jesus.
Number three, as we all know, I had to dive in the water because my boat blew up
In your underwear.
in my underwear. And Sunday night, a car hit my limo and then drove into my building and knocked out 3 officers.
What's going on with you?
Who can't relate to Dominic's problems of his limo
I'm
getting hit and his
staying
indoor
away
pool
from
being
it.
fucked?
He's every man.
Yeah, and his Shelter Island house's roof.
Yeah, how's your indoor pool?
Wow, I'm sure there's a lot of construction guys.
These are all
that
rich
can't even
guy
take
problems.
this.
Yeah,
I mean, like,
you shouldn't even have these things.
All right,
And
thank you, Dominic.
And I'm not even a little upset.
All right, thank you, Dominic.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
my indoor pool.
He forgot that the boat blew up.
Just in the last few weeks, my $1 billion estate in Shelter Island, the roof blew off.
My yacht blew up.
My yacht blew up. I'm no longer on yachting.
My limo was hit by a car,
And everyone is upset.
and my building was crashed into.
All right. What else? What else? Okay. So as long as we have George here, George was on the wrap-up show yesterday, where he talked about his wedding in full detail, and I learned a
Who
few.
planned this wedding?
George Brad.
Yeah, we
No, but I'm
planned.
just Did one of you take more of
It
an
was
interest?
a collaborative thing.
I see.
So here you go. Here is George. A couple of quick clips, because I know you missed it, Robin, and you
Yes.
should hear this. And Artie, I know you want every little detail. Here we go. This is just a couple of clips.
Well, before the wedding starts, there's a wonderful, beautiful singer who's going to start out singing "Climb Every Mountain," and then when we come in, we're going to be marching down to "One Singular Sensation" from the chorus line.
Oh my God! Are you going to be high stepping in
Yeah,
this
that's
wedding?
Oh no! We're just going to be marching. Brad doesn't do
High
that.
step. But I could see
the Nazi
like,
goose step.
I could see you kicking one leg out as you know, like in other words, you kick the leg out.
I could be tempted to do that.
That's a real gay wedding.
We're show people, you know. We
Why
love show
climb every mountain?
musicals, and we have a bagpipe. You know, it's
Yeah, why climb every mountain? Robin asked a good question.
it's you know, there has been a struggle to get to this point.
Oh,
It's
but
been a
George,
mountain.
forget that. This is all about romance.
Yes, and the romance will be there.
Brad's cock
One
is a
singular
mountain.
sensation.
It's a
and-
metaphor here. Brad's cock is a mountain, and George is
No.
the Edmund Hillary of.
That's a ponderosa pine.
All right, let's hear more details because this was rather interesting. As John Hine and Gary Dell'Abate get something out of George that we could not.
We have one still cameraman, and we've agreed to give an exclusive to People magazine. And the rest of the photos that we don't use goes on AP's pool, so everybody gets it.
So if I'm not out of line asking, are you paid for the exclusives?
No.
See, you should tell your publicist to get paid for the exclusive, and then you could donate the money because you can get paid for those.
And never thought of that.
And then donate it to charity.
And then
if you
donate it to
want.
charity. In other words, somebody might be willing, you know, InStyle Magazine is a perfect example. They do all these weddings. They might be looking for a
How
gay-
much would they pay?
They could be up to $100,000 sometimes.
$100.
$100,000.
100,000.
100,000.
Yeah.
Oh,
I told George.
naive, innocent me.
I told George if he's getting $100, maybe he ought to pass. It's a little insulting.
Yeah, don't take 100.
Hello, OK Magazine. I have a deal with people, but I want to give you the exclusive for the right amount of money. We'll give you $100. Okay, thank you.
I didn't even know they paid that much.
I don't mean to be greedy, but how about $125? Yeah, all right,
Let's
we'll pay.
start the bidding.
Oh, tonight you can see me win $106,000, which I gave to charity,
Right.
on Wanna Bet on ABC, 9
Oh,
p.m.
Are you supposed to give away
Wanna
the ending?
Bet.
Yeah, why watch? now?
Oh, well, that's true.
We already know the outcome.
You win $106,000.
$106,000. I was competing with Sherry Shepherd and
Well, I can see why you'd beat her.
She thinks the world is flat.
Right. What is the show?
it's called Wanna Bet.
Is it a new show?
It's a new show. It's a summer,
Summer
a
replacement
game
show.
show.
I believe the show I've seen. It's where you sit there and you have to bet whether or not the person will do a certain stunt, whether they can
Exactly, some preposterous
Yeah.
activity. Like one of those on our show was a German guy who can lick a CD, and by his licking, he can tell what the song is and who the artist is.
That's ridiculous.
Isn't that preposterous?
Yes.
But anyone who claims to be able to do something that outrageous, there's got to be some legitimacy to
do it. So Sherry Shepherd bet that he could do it?
She bet he couldn't. and I bet he could.
And
wow,
he did
and he
it?
did?
And I won. Yes.
You're telling me the guy could lick a CD?
And
It
tell
was
what the
amazing.
song was.
Yeah.
Well, what? How do you explain that? Did the guy
Well,
explain
he
it?
apparently has very sensitive tongue, and he gets a lot of practice.
There's
at
probably some real small print on this thing, and you look close, and you get.
What song was it that he was able
I
to
can't
identify?
remember what it was.
We gotta get
did
that
it
guy
last
in
year,
here.
actually.
I can't even believe what you're telling me.
It
Isn't
was
that amazing?
"Lick
Or-
It Up" by Kiss, or who sings "Lick It Up," Dockin?
We got to get him in here. I want to see that.
Yeah, I
They
don't-
flew him over from Germany. I think he's
Yeah.
from Munich or something.
Who is
Would have to
Sherry
be.
Shepherd?
She's on The View.
She's that
she?
fat black chick who thinks the world is flat. She was said, "I don't know that the world is round. How
I've
do you
never
know that?"
seen it.
I've never seen the world.
Oh, that broad, yeah. Oh, she's funny.
She's a fucking piece of work. I've never seen the world. Have you? Have you seen it for yourself? How you know the world is
Prove
round?
it.
Prove it.
And she's never seen anyone lick a
You
CD.
don't know OJ did it. You don't have a
I didn't
videotape.
see it.
You didn't have a videotape of that.
I think the World Trade Centers are still standing. They just got some invisible paint on those motherfuckers.
Sherry Shepherd. That's a genius.
Will there be any Star Trek element in the wedding at all?
No, this might look and sound like a Star Trek element, but they really are good friends. Our best man's going to be Walter Koenig.
Oh, great.
Who played Chekhov. And the best lady, initially we were calling her matron of honor, but she didn't like the word matron. So we decided on best lady, and that's Nichelle Nichols.
Oh, that's great. That's awesome. But it's got the Star Trek element, but you're doing it because they're really your
They
friends.
really are genuine. You know, we have them over for dinner, and we've been over to their home for dinner parties at each other's house, and Walter was the first one who kind of smelled who I really am, and that was all right.
Let me smell your ass.
Was your ass burning from a night before?
Walter,
I meant to
Get
say
that,
smelled
you
out.
could totally sell.
Walter
He smelled.
figured out that you were gay.
Yes, he did.
How did he know?
I don't know. There must be some.
Maybe he can lick
He
you.
has gaydar.
He can lick you and tell what you want.
Howard, Walter was sitting next to him for what, 3 years? I'm sitting. If I didn't know, I think I'd know.
Well, you know how I first knew that he knew? We were standing at the copier, and in the morning when you get into makeup and you report to the set, you hang out at the copier.
Right.
And we were talking to each other, and he started making these gestures for me to turn around and look, And so I turned around, and behind me was an extra, young extra, a gorgeous-looking young hunk, wearing the tight Star Trek uniform. And then that's when I knew that Walter
That he knew.
He was trying to help you get laid.
Right. He was pointing out something you might like.
He was your wingman.
He was my wingman.
That's a weird way to
And
tell
now
you,
he's
though.
my best man.
Right.
But that's a weird way for you to find out. Like, how did you react to that? Like, did you say, hey, thanks?
Why would you show me a young man? I want pussy.
Right, I mean,
I guess I'd sent out enough messages already by that time.
Right.
You mean
He'd
by
seen
talking
me,
and
well,
just acting?
He'd
Like
seen
yourself?
me, admiring some of the
Oh.
extras. And,
Right.
And
dropped enough hints.
The kind of extras that I looked at. I mean, we had some gorgeous girls too. Alien,
Sure.
green-skinned aliens on the set, and I looked at the green-skinned men rather than the women.
The dynamic
more
with
than-
the dynamic with extras on those shows, they're not allowed. I don't know what it was like in the '60s, but like at Mad TV,
make
we
it
didn't have a
sound like
budget. We didn't have a budget for stand-ins, so we had to do all that camera blocking ourselves. and
Right.
The extras would come for it because they had to be there too, and I guess there were enough incidents by then where extras were not allowed to talk to us unless we spoke to them, and it was so odd. And there was sometimes when there was a really hot chick that there was a couple of guys in the sketch were trying to figure out how to approach her, and I banged a couple extras myself there, but you feel like you're preying on these needy people.
It's almost like vampires when they have those people that service them. You know what I mean?
The humans that they drain every once in a while.
Right.
One of the guys on the show was just a real ladies' man. He wants to fuck like 400 but I mean, but they're walking around in these ridiculous sketches and stuff, like, you know, like I'm in a pig outfit or whatever. And they got
your
their
ticket to getting laid when you're in one of those special outfits.
Definitely, because they know, like, you're a regular. And the show was so not a hit, we had to explain, like, look, we're a regular. Have you ever seen the show? Like, no. But it was such an odd thing. I mean, I don't want to badmouth extras, but there's lifelong extras out there who make, you know, 60, 70 grand a year doing extra work. It's what they do for a living. Some of them even give up on becoming mainstream actors. They live out there and they have a community together. And most of them seem to be odd, like off-center people, you know, like a stalker thing. But some of them were just these young, smoking hot fucking chicks
who want to figure out what's going on in the business.
Definitely, yeah.
Recognized, yeah.
So, George, when you were on the set, did you ever gay bash at all or talk badly about gays to try to hide that you were gay? Like, oh, look at that guy. He's a girl.
No, I did not. You know, I put on the facade of a liberal, you know, and try to get people to be more broad-minded.
Well, you are a liberal.
I am a liberal, but you know,
but a heterosexual liberal.
But it was not a
like, you
gay
know,
liberal.
Right.
You know,
I'm fine
it was a
with
straight
gay
guy
people.
who.
I'd fuck a guy. I'm totally straight, right? I mean,
like you would be the guy who go, you know, I'm not gay, but I certainly understand their
was me.
rights.
Yeah, right.
I mean,
I really didn't make that preface either.
Right.
You know, but I just gave the impression that I'm straight, but, you know.
Yeah, you would say, like, I need
understand.
some pussy, but I certainly understand the need for cock.
last night's pussy was great, but it could have been cock.
Did you bring women to parties because you wanted to keep people off the...
I did.
Yeah.
I did.
Those poor broads.
They thought something was going to happen.
thought they
You know,
were
and there were
marrying George.
premieres, and you had to have someone on your arm.
Right.
What a waste of time.
I got into this nice dress and
The
nothing's
term
going to
was
happen.
beard.
Isn't it amazing how much time you waste in life with that kind of
Right.
You know, it really is true.
It is.
It was the late...
I mean, you know, there were some became very good friends, you
Right.
know, and others, you know, were kind of ornaments, you know,
Right.
that, had for the.
Here's George from the wrap-up show yesterday.
right.
This wasn't what I'd call creepy, but shocking. I was at the baths. As a matter of fact, in Indianapolis, Indiana. You know, oh my.
They have baths
I
there?
mean, Middle America.
Right by the Capitol.
And I was there in a different capacity. I was there for I was on the board of the Southern California Rapid Transit District, and we had a transit conference there. And so I wasn't in the Star Trek, you know, context. But one night I went to the baths. And this was pre-Brad.
Right.
And there was this gorgeous young guy, blonde, you know, Indiana.
Corn-fed.
And
It was Larry Bird.
I was following him in the corridors. And he went into that room, and I kind of leaned on the doorway and said, "Hi, how are you?" And he looked up, and I saw his eyes light up. And he said, "Sulu?" And suddenly, that prickly sense of, oh my God, you know, and the sense of, well, you know, I was starting to get excited, and all of a sudden, limp.
Wow.
Can I say George is the
It's
best
a
guest
real-
we've ever had?
Is it a turnoff when they go Sulu, huh?
Because you don't expect, you know, you expect you're anonymous,
Right.
and suddenly they recognize you. You know, the
Yeah.
whole thing was the mystery and excitement of anonymity.
Is that your phaser, or are you just happy to see me?
Set your phaser to stun.
It certainly is on stunning.
By the way, George did admit that he has a type of man that he's interested in.
my goodness.
Really?
Yes, listen to this.
This is not the most diplomatic, but there are certain types that are my type. And Howard's a wonderful guy. He's he's got a great mind. He's got a great personality. He's a tremendous interviewer, and I have enormous admiration and respect for him. But given this nature of my description of him, I think you get an idea of he's not quite my type.
So I know for some people, the quality of the personality overcomes the looks, but not in this case. You need the physical attraction as well.
Well, Brad was a fantastic human animal when I first met him. When you see him now, I mean, we're all, on that treadmill, and he's no longer the lean, muscled racehorse that he was. Well, as a matter of fact, I wanted to capture that, so I got a very fine artist, 𝗦𝗵cie, to paint him as he was then.
Oh, that's great.
I wanted to remember him, nude. Yeah. And as a remembrance of Brad now, I got another great artist, 𝗦𝗵cie, who you may have heard of, to do a nude of Brad today. So I have a
before and after.
Jesus.
George,
Wow.
why not just take a photograph of the man? I mean, why?
Yeah, why are you always having these guys paint him?
What is with the painting?
I know these wonderful artists, great artists, know.
But I mean,
And,
that means Brad's got to be there nude and stand there and pose
that's
for hours.
That's the rough part. He said it was difficult. And so the second time around with 𝗦𝗵cie, he chose a sitting down position, not standing up.
Well, and Brad likes to be nude and pose for hours in a reclining position?
Well, he comes from a nudist family. When he was a kid,
Of course.
his parents took him to a nudist camp, and in the summertime.
I'm just saying it's
Turned
a lot
him
of
gay.
It's a lot. I know he's busy running your empire. I mean, it's a lot of hours standing there nude in front of these painters when you can just take a photograph.
Well, with 𝗦𝗵cie, it was just one day.
One day.
Yeah.
One day of posing. That was all he could take, 𝗦𝗵cie.
Now, have Brad's parents gotten out of prison
he
yet?
wasn't the lean racehorse anymore.
Yeah. Well, all right.
I'd love to see these before and afters.
Yeah, I
Where
would-
are these paintings?
Where can we see the painting?
It's in the bedroom.
Oh, both of them.
You think we could get
So
a
we won't see him unless you bring him out to the living room.
I would love to see. I would love to put on my website.
Artie here, recline.
No, that day will never come.
Would you like to see?
He won't allow
So
it.
when guests come over, like Nichelle Nichols and Walter Koenig, and they come to your home,
They've never seen them.
would
You don't bring them to your bedroom.
Well, but they're in the dressing room part of the.
Walter, can I freshen up your drambuie? And would you like to see Brad's cock?
2 times.
So the paintings, they live in a room that is a closet, so to speak. So they
Well, the dressing area.
dressing area, and you never bring people into there.
No.
What about cleaning people? They get.
Oh,
to
the
see.
cleaning people see.
Oh, they
Yeah.
have to see them
Yeah,
every
they
day.
have to.
When you hire them, do you say to them, "Look,
Well, it's Adelia.
Adelia, do
A woman.
you say to her, listen, there's going to be a nude picture of Brad. I don't want you to get frightened when you walk in there."
I don't remember mentioning it to her. She just cleans.
Right.
And she didn't make a big thing out of it.
Do you ever pleasure yourself to the picture? Do you ever look at it and
In
whack
the
off?
shower? No, I can't see it from the shower.
Right, okay. All right.
No.
All right.
You're a good interviewer, Howard.
Nichelle, have you seen Brad's painting?
And, well, anyway, there's a couple of moments from the wrap-up show that I thought I'd share with you.
Indianapolis, you don't think, I've been there.
It's
you don't
right
think
across
there's
the
gay
street.
bathhouses.
Yeah,
Really?
You know where the
Never
Capitol
guessed.
is?
Yeah.
It's right on that street.
I was
there.
right there. Shit.
Isn't that something?
You messed up.
When you hire
It's very discreet.
When you hire a painter to do a nude of your man, does he ever make the penis bigger, like slightly bigger, to just sort of
should.
be complimentary?
Well, as a matter of fact, Brad, I shouldn't be talking on the air like this.
Come on, George, it's just us.
Oh, it's just us, yes. Just
The audience
four.
knows every fucked up part about the rest of us.
No, but I'm
Well,
saying-
Brad told me
Yeah.
that, you know, he's older now, and he was sitting down. So, you know, he wasn't the way he wanted me to see him.
Right.
However, 𝗦𝗵cie𝗄𝗿𝗍 did use his artistry.
His imagination.
I'm sure Don has some, memories of cocks from other paintings.
So Don was able to draw in a slightly longer schlong.
And a bit more volume.
Yeah.
Because I think what you're saying is when Brad was sitting down now, the penis would invert.
Right.
And you'd see like a little turtle head.
An acorn.
Could he make the penis black as well for
The
a few
young
extra dollars?
one is him standing.
So Brad's point was he looked acorn-like, as Fred said.
Yeah.
And, he wanted
A
to be...
sweet
Well,
pink
I wasn't
acorn.
there. I didn't see
Right,
it. So, you know, that's what he told me.
Oh, why? See, it's nice of him to share. I wouldn't tell you that. I'd say, yes, wow, he captured length beautifully.
No, we have an honest relationship, and he tells me everything.
And in the first painting, was Brad erect or was he flaccid?
He was flaccid,
Flaccid.
but, you know, very
But
well hung.
Fully on display.
Are the artists now, you don't have to answer this, obviously, but are these artists gay themselves, or?
Well, 𝗦𝗵cie𝗄𝗿𝗍 was Christopher Isherwood's lover.
So that means he's gay.
He's
Christopher's a guy, right?
Yeah, you can't figure this out.
Who's Christopher Isherwood?
He wrote _and that became a cabaret.
How did I not know him?
In musical theater.
All right, so this guy, so another, if let me ask you something gaydar-wise. If someone on our staff wanted to take a nude picture of a young boy and was going to, do you think it's odd that a heterosexual guy could do that, or do you think he might have some gay tendencies?
No, painting's
well, artistry is an art. You know, an artist is an artist. Artistry is.
Well, this guy's not an artist.
No, matter of fact,
He just
far
wants to
from
take pictures of a young guy.
Oh well, no, that's not art. No.
Is Brad the
He's-
only lover you've had painted, or have you done this with other men?
No, just
Brad.
Brad. Just Brad.
All right, so there's
These are
not a whole
expensive,
there's no
so-
whole gallery.
No, there's
Right,
no
really,
gallery.
there's no rogues
And Brad
gallery.
wouldn't allow it either.
Let's
no.
say I want a nude of Beth. Okay, I want to
Yes.
paint it. How much money does that cost?
Well, it depends on the artist.
Right, of course.
Denis was at that time a young, upcoming artist.
Yeah.
Don is an established and
So how much for an established artist to paint someone nude?
in the tens of thousands.
Wow. Well, that's not cheap.
Howard,
And
you
when
should
you
got a guy to
had-
pay you for that. What are you kidding me?
What year was the 𝗏𝗵cie𝗄𝗿𝗍 done?
A few months ago.
Oh, you're kidding.
Last month, as a matter
Oh,
of fact.
wow.
Wow.
Very recently. As
We
you know,
have to go over and see these.
Really?
Oh no, you're not going to see it.
Come on, let's see.
That may be the cause of divorce.
I made a wrong turn and I'm in the dressing room.
Now, what does Brad do? Does he shave down for these paintings? I mean, how do his balls look? Are they all hairy when he
It's
gets painted?
natural.
Natural, so you
Yes.
even see hair and things.
You can indeed.
Oh, natural. Don won't do it any other way.
A little bramble
Well, he
bush.
did, use a little artistry.
Oh,
Right.
good.
Gary
know,
says
there's-
I should play the last clip from the wrap-up
All
show.
right.
All right.
Oh,
George is going to play Guess What's in My Ass, where Richard and Sal put things in their butt, and you ask questions. It's almost like, is it bigger than a bread box? You ask questions, and you have to guess what's in their ass.
And do I have to touch?
No. We when we talked about it, we took it to account, Brad's feelings. So there's nothing going on here. That we're like, I didn't get you a lap dance, but I do have a guy with like maybe the biggest penis I've ever seen live. Frighteningly scary.
Actually, I'd like to touch.
Well, he might let you. He's a huge fan. The funny thing is, he's not a fan of ours, but he's a huge fan of yours.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he actually doesn't like us at
The
all.
really hung guy.
Yeah.
Oh, my.
So anyway, I don't even know that I finished the clip of
The last one?
of George talking about me, but he is not attracted to me.
Well,
Physically.
Yeah, that was pretty clear.
Your mind is very attractive.
It's a shame it's not in another body, is what he said.
I'll tell you, gay men are not attracted to me.
Why is that?
Me
I mean,
neither.
none of them.
I
Thank
think
God.
I'm as good looking as Brad. I do. I mean, come on.
You're a young, lean racehorse.
That's right.
And
You
I'm in
are.
better shape than Brad.
Show him your abs. See if you can turn him on.
It's all right. At the bachelor party, I'll be wearing a belly shirt, by the way. I don't know if you know.
Oh,
that.
really?
Oh,
No.
yes, I'm wearing
Good.
a short
He'll
shirt.
give you
Oh
a
my!
lap
I
dance.
may change my opinion.
So when I dance, my shirt will ride up.
Right.
And you'll be able to see my muscular abs.
Who on the staff is your type? George?
Yeah, we did. Did we find that out?
I'll tell you who his type is because I've caught him looking him over. I know he likes Will.
Oh, right.
Young
yeah.
Will.
Yes,
Young
that's his
Will.
type. And I think he even likes Gary a little bit, 𝗛𝗏𝗍.
Do you like Gary?
A little bit.
Oh, well, when you put him beside Jared Fox.
Oh,
Right.
forget it.
there's-
Oh, I forgot.
Yeah, see, Jared is an Adonis,
Funny,
right?
George probably knows 3 or 4 people's names here. But Jared Fox, he knows both names.
Jared is hardly ever in here, and he knows
JD is seething right now because Jared is his enemy. And
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't
And you
know
don't
that.
you don't
Why?
remember you don't know JD, do you?
I know JD.
Yeah, JD.
But why does he
I'll
not
tell you
like
why.
Jared? He's
I'll tell
very
you
likable.
why. I'll tell you why.
Well, Jared had the
JD
audacity to wear a pimp outfit at Halloween.
JD is the opposite of Jared's Mr. Popular.
Yes.
Jared gets all the girls.
Yes.
Jared goes to the Halloween party with girls, and he's a pimp, and he has a big attitude. And JD doesn't get any of this kind of attention. And even now, you're attracted to Jared and not JD. Yeah. So,
Well, no, JD has, his...
well, JD's a twink.
he's-
That's not your thing.
He's interesting. And
Right.
You like JD too?
Well, I mean...
No.
He's cute.
We get it.
We get it. You don't have to go into detail. So that's why JD is resentful of Jared. Right away, you're
You
Jared
don't
Fox.
even
Jealousy.
like him.
I mean, here's the difference, George. What's JD's last name?
I thought it was
D.
D.
No. So my point is.
Oh,
you
he
know-
has a last name.
Yeah.
What
Oh,
is
of
it?
course.
So you know. So you know.
Ugly Meyer.
So you know Jared's last name, but not JD's. And that's why he gets upset.
Oh, well, I
He's
better find
jealous.
out his last name then.
It's Harmeyer.
Harmeyer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Real
Oh,
sexy.
JDH.
How quaint.
JDH.
I gotta tell some people, like, because this reminds me of Miss Howard TV yesterday, like the mindset of comedians, like the guy thing, the sex thing, still it overrides any need we have for compliments about being funny. Like that chick yesterday saying she's not attracted to me sexually, but she thinks I'm funny. Like after she said she's not attracted to me sexually, I don't hear anything else she said.
Right.
Like I would,
You were done.
I would rather her go. You're probably the worst comedian I've ever heard.
But I'm attracted to you.
Horribly unfunny. When you try to make a joke, it's embarrassing. But God, I want to fuck you. Like that's what we want.
Let's get over to Lisa G, who has an update for us. Lisa G from the Howard 100 News Department. Here's Lisa. Hey now.
Hey now. So I texted Jillian Barbary yesterday.
Yeah.
She said she almost drove off the road
Uh-oh.
when you offered her an invite to your wedding.
So
I'm
is
not
the
sure.
invitation real?
I'm not sure because I spoke to Beth last night and I said, are we going to invite Jillian Barbary? And she goes, we have no room for anyone else. And
Oh, Howard.
But what she already thought. Well, why did you
Well,
tell her she's invited? I didn't say she was invited.
You said you were going to call Beth and have her
Yes.
invited.
I was.
Well, that sounded like an invitation.
Yeah, it sounded like an invitation to me. And also,
And Beth said, well, gee, I'd love to have Jillian there, but where are you going to put her? On the floor?
Jillian, would you stand in a corner and not eat?
She would.
She would do that?
she thought maybe she got Sal's invitation.
No, as a matter of fact, I
Is
think...
Sal going?
No. No, that's definitely off the table. No Sal. He is not getting the call. But you know what it is? Beth described to me that she over-invited, and what she was hoping is that a couple of people would not be available.
yeah.
And there are people we invited who live around the country who can't come. But the rate of people not coming is not that high. It seems as though only 4 people can't. Brad and George, being 2 of them, can't come.
Yeah.
Which is very sad.
We're going to be on our honeymoon.
Oh.
Well, what
South
better place
America.
to honeymoon than in New
our
York?
regrets. No, we really would love to have been there.
Right.
Yeah, that would have been fun.
Yes.
But you know what, Gary? Do me a favor. Write Beth a note right now that Lisa yented it up with Jillian Barbary.
And now Jillian.
No, come on, Howard. It sounded like you were going to
No,
invite
but
her.
Lisa.
I didn't say. I just said to
See,
her.
what
Did
happens is you get on the phone to these people.
No.
And
I
they
said.
get excited.
I said, "Did you hear the show today?"
Yeah.
And she said, "Yes. I almost drove off the road."
Right.
So
And
she heard it the way I heard it. You wanted her to.
I said I was thinking about it.
I don't
know. I have to listen back to the
Listen
tape.
to the tape. But
Actually, what happened was, but still, Lisa should have gotten your permission. You said, Gary, write Beth a note and tell her to invite Jillian Barbary.
Right. And then Beth wrote me back and said, I'm all for it. Where are you going to put her? I said, I didn't realize. I thought maybe we had a couple of slots open. But we don't.
We have to fire Lisa.
Now
So,
Jillian's driving off the road again.
What's the final answer?
Lisa's a pain in the ass.
I am
You really are. I mean, I
am
understand.
not.
I
You
understand.
started this
Yeah,
in this
come
team.
on.
I understand you're doing your job, but you have no idea. I'm trying to fly under the radar here. And
Yeah, the king of all media.
No, but I really, you know what? I got to tell you what happens to me with this news department. It really was a mistake.
I told you it was a thing
I'll tell you why.
didn't want to do.
I wanted the news department to cover everyone but me. Cover Rob and Fred, Gary,
Every time
or
they try to cover me, I say, this is the Howard Stern news. Get away from me.
Yeah, I don't get it.
in other words, like cover the whack pack, cover, different elements of the show and stuff, and have a live presence when we're not here. But the fact of the matter is, there are things I don't even want to talk about on the air. And then the news department starts yantering it up, and then I'm forced into it.
I said you created your own paparazzi.
Right.
I did.
You created all this stuff about your wedding. You keep talking about it.
I went down to get my marriage license yesterday,
Oh,
right?
did you?
I'm looking over my shoulder to see if this Lisa G is following
You're
me.
ducking to avoid the
Wow,
people
where'd you go?
employ.
I'm not saying because
City Hall?
I'm not saying where
Did
I
you
went.
miss that story?
I know.
I thought you were monitoring City Hall over their website.
Your webcam.
Lisa claims she can go and watch the webcam in front of
Yeah.
City Hall, and she was
see who's coming in?
and she would watch to see when I'm going to get my marriage.
I thought I
license.
saw you on a bicycle.
You think I'm going to bike in?
Bicycle.
No, out at the beach.
When you
You
get
thought he was getting it out there.
Yeah.
when you get a marriage license, you got to bring with you a birth certificate, a driver's license, and then if you've been married before, you got to bring your proof that you're divorced. And then it hit me like a fucking ton of bricks. Like, oh man, I've been married before.
Yeah, what's up with you?
This is my second time to the party. I said, gee, and I got real nervous. I go,
That's kind of crazy.
what if it does? What if I'm Phil Collins? I'll be on
Yeah.
wife number 3.
What if I have to do this again?
Because they only give on the form, they only give you 2 spaces. Like you go,
What do you do now, a third one?
if you have a third marriage, I think they got to make a whole addendum.
You got to flip the page.
Elizabeth Taylor has like a booklet.
Well, each time you have to show
Now,
your
wait
divorce
a minute.
papers.
Let me ask you something. If you've been divorced more than once,
Well, imagine when Larry King goes down there. He has to bring a
do
trunk.
you have to bring all of the divorce papers?
Larry King has to bring with him a vault.
He has them stapled together.
Yeah.
I need another form.
I'll be needing 4 forms.
Yeah.
2 per marriage.
I need an industrial state.
Oh, hi, Denise. Do you still work here? Good to see you. How's the family?
I have a loose leaf folder of divorce papers.
Is Lisa G around? I'd like to marry her.
By the way, this one I married twice. Does that count?
My latest one is now trying to get away.
I'm here with my latest 𝗦𝗵cie𝗄𝗿𝗍.
So who knows what that's like? But then it hit me like a ton of bricks. Wow,
Yeah, you're a guy with a history.
Yeah, and then
Yeah, but I mean,
What is
my
Beth
God.
doing betting on you is what you should be saying.
and then Beth had to make a big decision. She hasn't decided yet whether she wants to be Beth Ostrowski or
Oh,
Beth
you
Stern.
had to register the name?
Well, here's the thing. When you get a wedding license, they say if you're going to have a new surname, whether a man or a woman, Like, is Brad going to take your name? Is he going to be a
No, we're
TK?
going to keep our own names.
Okay.
So
I
you
think he should be
still-
Brad 𝗛𝗍, personally.
You're
Altman
still
𝗛𝗍?
George 𝗛𝗍 and Brad Altman?
Yeah.
That's it?
Well,
How about Brad Sulu, even?
You know what? I'll make him sound like he had a little Asian in him, and he has a little Asian in him for years.
Why don't you both change your name?
He does.
Why don't you both change your name to Sulu? That would be very cool.
Well, Brad's thinking of Altman 𝗛𝗍.
Altman
Is he?
𝗛𝗍, yeah, I like that.
But within how would we
BAT.
know you're married? You're just going to be George 𝗛𝗍 and
Well-
he'll be Altman 𝗛𝗍.
Well, because he's the man. He
No,
makes more money.
because
See, I'm trying to
more
figure this all
known.
out.
No.
Right.
Yeah. He's,
But I know that Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt did the Jolie Pitt thing.
well, but first of all, think about it with George. George is definitely the man. Who's the one getting painted? Brad.
Right.
You know, you do that with your
He's
wife.
the girl.
Yeah. George is, George is an admiral, first of all.
He's the younger one,
Yeah. He's the younger one. He's more the woman in the relationship. Traditional roles
Well,
now.
he's the manager. He takes care.
You're right.
Who's the one?
He's but he's the subservient one.
Right.
No.
so
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Sometimes he drives me.
Well,
I
the
mean,
woman-
sometimes
Right
up the
through.
wall.
The
Right through my
woman
pancreas.
Can make life miserable for you.
Well, you're the one raping poor little men in Indianapolis.
Anyway.
I did not rape him.
I know.
Have you ever spanked Brad?
No.
No.
Has he
You know-
spanked you?
No.
You never put him over your knee and spank him?
No, but we've been playful in bed.
Right.
Little low
But
cats.
not spanking, no.
No.
There's a couple of games of Scrabble that got kind of hot.
We played
What do you
Pirates.
What about chess?
How do you get playful? Like, what do you do?
Oh, we,
You choke 'em?
No. We kind of roll around and wrestle and
Wrestle.
Greco-Roman.
Greco-Roman, actually. Yeah.
Come on, let's wrestle.
Take you 2 out of 3 falls, big boy.
Greco-Roman wrestling? A lot of gay men do that. They
Yes.
they get physical and they fight.
Oh, what is
Well,
gayer
it's-
than wrestling?
it's-
Oh, have you ever that
are
ultimate
you-
fighting
it's
thing is the
fun.
gayest
Are you
sport ever?
completely nude when you wrestle with
Yeah.
him?
Well, how else?
Right.
What's
If
the
you
point?
beat me, you can eat me.
How about
starts
put on the
out-
cat soundtrack and let's fuck.
The edge of the bed is out of
Robin,
bounds.
how do you put a stop to all this?
You know,
Start out. Wait a second, George. Do you start out like, in other words, like
In that pose?
role playing? Like, in other words, you go.
No,
"All right,
we start
time to-"
cuddling and things start happening, and he resists, and so I get
Physical.
muscular.
all right, I'm
and,
Superfly Schnucka, and you're
So you
King
say-
Kong Bundy.
It starts out kind of romantic.
Look out, avalanche!
right.
Starts out kind of romantic, and then
Pile driver.
then all of a sudden, like he says
right,
something, and you
right.
hold him down.
Yeah, right.
And he
And then he
struggles.
resists, and then it starts
Who
turns into it.
generally wins?
We wind up.
That's up to Vince McMahon.
Then there's no win or lose. We
Right.
it's
You
Everyone
wind up
wins.
having sex is what you wind up doing.
exactly. Everyone.
We both explode from our cock. We're both winners.
That's how I get spontaneity out of him.
All right, I'm Sergeant
And it ain't
Slaughter.
rape.
You're Bruno Sammartino, and I'm Sergeant Slaughter.
You're pretty boy Floyd.
Is it? Why not have like a wrestling contest to see who fucks the other one? Like, in other words, like,
Who's on top?
whoever wins gets on top.
You're gold dust. I'm gonna fuck you.
All right. So what was I talking about?
Let's keep talking about
We're
this.
talking about the
License.
wedding.
Oh yeah, surnames.
names, yeah.
So
Beth Stern is funny.
yeah. Well, I'm not looking for humor.
Right. She wants to have a cute, funny name the rest of her life.
Sounds Irish.
So anyway,
Ostern.
we're sitting there and.
Put the law down.
You have
man.
to.
Come
Well,
on.
no. It doesn't. It's up to her. So all of a sudden they say to surname. So she goes, "Well, I'll leave that blank." And the guy explains to her that if you leave that blank, and then you decide you want to be Beth Stern, you then have to go through a whole nother
You
ceremony.
got to go through a court thing, right?
Yeah, a court thing, and almost like getting married again.
Oh, really?
It's such a fucking hassle. She says, well, so if you do it now, it's all taken care of. So there was Beth Stern I saw.
Oh,
Now,
wow.
well, but wait a
Congratulations.
second. But wait a second.
Oh, my.
What?
That doesn't mean she's going to use it. It means she can use it. She
Well,
can
that's
still,
a good thing.
Yeah. So there it is.
See, that's what I was thinking, because then she could be Beth Ostrowski for business if she wanted to be.
Right.
But she's Beth Stern.
For monkey business.
I happen to be someone who isn't one of these cynics who thinks it's going to fail. I've seen you guys together. I think it's very strong. But there are a lot of open and, well, I mean, a lot of people, people email and saying all these statistics like second marriages don't work, 30% of the tattoos don't work. I don't believe in any of that. But there are a lot of open-ended questions here. I mean, obviously, is she going to be Stern? Does she? The kids thing. I love you, man. I love you, man. But that kids thing, because
there's no question.
Listen, I just think
want kids.
Okay, but if she, you're saying if that changed, she's going to come to you and tell you and you'll end it. That is so much easier said than done.
Well, I know.
I mean, my God, she loves you so much. That's going to be a very difficult thing to do. But
we know that.
But other couples, in fact, there was a new statistic out about how many women over 40 are childless. It's a growing number of people.
And they're lucky
is not
because
an unusual thing.
They're also godless.
Listen, there are two women in this room right now. Lisa G, Robin Quivers. Both of them are barren.
Barren?
That's right. They're without children.
Baron von Munchausen.
And they are
you
happy.
You don't know what's in my past. No.
And really. And if you really want to get technical, there are three women in this room. George.
Baron.
You don't know what's in my. You know what's in my past.
There are two bottoms and a top.
George, there's a child in Indianapolis with my face.
You don't feel empty that you don't have children, right? I mean, you're fine. You
we have our
life.
surrogate children, Marcus and Hannah. No, my grandniece and nephew, who live, just 5 minutes away, and they're over all the time.
So you have that outlet.
Yeah.
You know what I like about Brad and George? You seem to be happy being gay men. You don't want to be a woman, right? You'd rather be a gay man.
We're men.
Not a woman.
Yeah.
Right, yeah. Because some gay men...
Up
No. We are who we are.
Some gay men don't want to be gay men. They seem to want to be women. And if you ask them if it was medically possible for them to have a child, they'd want to bear a child. You don't have that.
No.
Right.
If we did have a child...
I bet you George has been in drag a couple of times.
No.
No, what about Brad?
Not that I could remember. No, Brad hasn't either. No,
Does Brad privately have a girl name for you, like Sally or...
No.
Nothing like that.
Come here, Sally. Long toes. Of all the greatest Stern Show crazy fan theories...
Yeah.
I forgot about this. A few months ago, I was on the road, and months ago, and it was in Cleveland, and the guy told me that he's positive that Anthony is Robin's son. Yeah, that he thinks you, because you're so proud of him. I said, well, aunts are very proud of their nephews. That is a son that she had with some guy.
That's not true.
Who's Anthony?
Anthony's Robin's nephew, who's actually a brilliant kid.
Lisa, you don't have kids. You're fine. You're a very fulfilled woman, right?
Yeah, go ahead.
It'd be funny.
I love kids. I stop at all the strollers.
Lisa's so petite that this will be fun.
This will be. I don't think he can get even his fist inside the sweater.
Oh my God! It's gonna look like a little doll sweater.
It's gonna be big and stretched out.
Go ahead, Artie. Put it on.
This is
Artie, can you get out of that sweater now?
Look at the headlines. No, I can't get out of the sweater. Robin boating. I spoke with Linda Christie, Robin. I'm going to do every story. She's the woman who capsized her sailboat and was rescued by Robin Quivers, who spotted Linda pulling her boat onto a marsh. Linda says there were no other boats on the bay, but then she spotted two women on jet skis approach. Linda says Robin was, quote, awesome. She was completely calm and very much in control. Robin gave Linda and her friend a ride back to land, and Lisa said Robin came back the next day on a kayak with a bunch of other people, and Linda waved to say thank you.
Perfect adventure for the weekend.
Robin and Jim news. Plus, Robin spoke with Shuli about her exchange of text messages with Jim Florentine. After he appeared on the Bubba the Love Sponge show last week, Robin says Jim never apologized for speaking publicly. about their relationship so soon after the breakup, but said, quote, they pounded me for an hour and it felt like going 10 rounds with Mike Tyson. Robin says she responded to Jim saying, well, just imagine waking up to it and not knowing it's going to happen. Well, heating up there. The George Roast and 𝗦𝗫𝗄𝗿𝗍 gets roasted tonight at the Friars Club. I will be on hand to bring back a full report, as George will be roasted by a number of comics, including Gilbert Gottfried. I'll be there to make your life hell.
She just tied it in a bow around him.
Good day,
Lisa
LA
just
host.
tied it in a bow.
Good day, LA host Jillian Barberie says she's almost drove her car off the road when she heard Howard mention yesterday that he would invite her to the wedding. We've gone over this. Jillian was completely blown away by that, the fact that Howard wanted her to attend and asked if she would be getting Sal's invite now that he's apparently not going. Jillian also questioned whether she was actually getting an invite, saying that if Howard was just messing around for radio purposes, she'd completely understand.
Okay.
So Jillian would understand.
Yes, check us.
I'm going to try and get her in there.
For more, email us at Sirius.com.
All right. Thank you,
Thank you, Lisa.
Now,
Lisa
Lisa, take it off.
I'm Steve Langford.
How are you going to get that outfit off?
Look at him.
It's spray painted on him.
You want me to try to get? I gotta, just tell me. I'll write you a check. How much is the fucking sweater?
You just ruined that sweater.
I
It's
ripped
just
it.
stretched out. Look at it. It's great.
I'm sorry. You know what? I'll take you to Barney's. You could buy three sweaters.
I think Lisa looks really cute today in her outfit.
She does. I love this little whatever that
she's very
is.
pixie-ish today.
Yeah, great tan.
Great tan. Lisa, you ever get out in the sun? I mean, really, what's going on over there? You can't get out there? Why not?
Melanoma?
Because I'm really sensitive to, pre-skin cancer things.
Oh, okay.
Like I just had something removed here every time I go to the skin doctor.
All right. Well, you look cute. in
Well, I
your
wear a
outfit.
lot of sunscreen. I know I am. I'm whiter than Michael Jackson, I think.
Are you going to take that off?
I can't believe.
I feel pretty.
No, but I will go to Barney's with you.
No, you know what? I ripped her sweater, so yeah, I'll buy you.
Oh, you
That's
ripped it.
okay.
Did you rip it?
It's ripped, yeah.
No,
I ripped
no,
it
no.
back here, a
You
little,
did?
a little bit up here.
Oh, is your tag still on there? Her ID tag, I think.
You know
you're
what?
wearing
Actually,
that, too.
I don't have time to go to Barney's. Here's a 10. Just get 2 more sweaters.
Why don't you take Lisa to Barney's?
It's
Shopping
No,
with
of course
Artie.
I will. Yeah. I mean, I'll send my assistant.
I've never bought clothes there.
Really?
Wow.
No, yeah, you know what? I feel
Just
bad.
makeup.
You gave this up for the bit, so I'll go buy. I'll buy you some Barney's. How's that sound?
I can't believe you've never been married.
Well,
Why?
I don't know, Howard.
Lisa.
I never met the right girl. Oh,
No, I
sorry.
mean Lisa.
Now here we go with the violin music. You make it sound like you feel sorry for me.
No, I don't know.
We do.
Yes, you do.
I just feel sometimes you're lonely.
No, I'm never lonely.
Yeah.
I get the same feeling.
I think you were looking for that one great love, and it hasn't happened yet. Am I right?
No. I'm
No?
the happiest I've ever been, honestly.
What do
Have
you do?
you had a great love?
Yeah, sure I've been in love.
Ed Lover,
But
right?
I was
Ed
younger.
Lover.
You change as you get older.
What's the closest you came?
What do you mean?
Were you engaged?
Yeah, just about.
Anybody ever ask you to marry them?
Not in those words.
You know what I mean?
What? Stop it.
I'm sorry.
No, see what you mean.
Yeah.
Nobody knows
mean,
what
you-
you're
I'm
talking
sorry,
about.
so I'll take it as a
No,
compliment.
you're too
Just-
depressed to masturbate. You're
I'm not depressed.
shutting all
She's
that off.
uptight.
I'm not depressed.
You're a very attractive young woman. I mean, why
Thank
not?
you. Well, you can set me up with
Who?
someone.
She said to me, "Does Howard know any good guys?" I said, "No."
Everyone, I know tons. I know tons of great women.
But no good guys.
All my friends are assholes.
Yeah, I can see Howard can't stop setting me up on the weekends. What are you talking? I met a
I've
couple of.
set you up.
I met a
You
couple.
should be
Not on the
pissed.
air. I'm talking. I met a couple of best friends. Yeah, how about that setup?
Yeah, you should be pissed because he's not introducing
No,
you.
Artie wouldn't like these girls.
Really?
Oh no,
No.
that's such an insult.
No,
to
you
me.
would no.
Oh,
You wouldn't
why?
like these
Tell me
girls.
why.
Because you have a type.
No, that's
I know
not
what
true.
you like.
That's not true at all. I like hot broads.
And also, you're
That's
in a
a
very.
type.
You're also, although you're emerging from it, you were in a very dark place, and this would not have been good matchups. These chicks would have given you more shit than Dana did about the heroin and about the dogs and about
they
the this.
sound so uptight.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
No, I met a couple of best friends who were. I never at that Valentine's Day party you threw.
Yeah.
I mean, I was with Dana. We were very happy.
Right. How could I set you up? You were with Dana.
It's amazing that I even
He
saw another
wanted to
woman.
set you up then.
Beth had a friend at that thing, like, oh my, she
Oh, yeah?
she could get free in the open field, and oh Nelly.
Is that right?
Yeah,
But you were with Dana.
I know, I'm not, but I'm saying.
He still has eyes.
Yeah, and
I'm trying to think
and
who
I've
you were
been
talking
me and
about.
Dana. She was with some. She was also a model.
Oh, she was with a guy, but
No, maybe. But,
Yeah.
things change. Look, Dana fucked up and...
Lost you.
Yeah. Chose whatever life she has now over a fat guy with heroin problem. Whatever.
But you do look good in that sweater. You could probably get anyone right now.
Lisa,
Pink is your color.
I know a lot of great guys, Lisa. Do you like runners for bookies?
All right, well, thank you,
All right,
Lisa.
thank you.
Artie. I hope your sweater isn't too badly out of shape.
No, I'm going to take her to Barney's. I really will. We'll do this.
All right.
Oh, this poor girl.
Oh, it's a dress. That's very cute.
I think of Lisa as like Robin Williams in 1 Hour Photo.
Oh, really?
Like a stalker kind
Well,
of
no, like
person who
very
sees-
lonely in her job, good at her job, efficient, well-dressed, well-mannered, but secretly, lonely
Yearning, huh?
and yearning and possibly could break the law.
Why don't you introduce her to that cop, the ex-cop?
The bad cop?
The bad cop.
Take care of the kid.
I so wish I could tell you what's going on with the bad cop right now.
no.
I so wish I could.
All right, when the day is right.
Yeah,
I
oh God,
understand.
because it's so fucking funny.
So you lost the
see?
sweater.
I know. I mean, did you see this? It's him like this. So funny.
Did he really rip it?
I don't know. He does look good in pink, I have to say.
So what do you plan on getting at Barney's?
Oh, I don't know. I was just teasing. If he is insistent on it, then I'll go, and it would be a thrill. It really would be. I've never shopped there for clothes, so, and they have great stuff, especially jeans. So.
What do you think of his reading the headlines?
He did a good job. Right? No, it's cute. Like, there's a part of Artie you want to strangle him, and you want to say, just get better already, and what are you doing? And then you see this side, and you go, he's got a big heart, and he's funny, and so it's frustrating.
Can't be mad at Artie.
No, you can't be. Oh.
Need a new sweater.
Oh.
Is it stretched out?
Yeah.
Need a new one.
Should we try it on?
Try it on.
Barney's, here we come.
Oh.
That's all right. You go on a shopping spree at Barney's. You get about 25 bucks. Gain
Oh,
some
not
weight.
that bad. Not that bad.
The ends look a little stretched out on the sleeves.
You can shrink it up in a dryer.
No, it's really not that bad. It's more stretched out in here. Which makes sense. I think he thought it would work. Does it really look like it's worth $10? That's what he said. It's not that bad.
It's good as new.
Yeah.
Eric the Midget, you're on the air in Sacramento. All right, no Eric the Midget. I'll hang up. All right, goodbye.
Oh, hello?
I guess he's not there.
Hey.
I guess Eric's not on the air, so I'll have to hang up.
Let's do it.
Hey, I'm here.
I'll probably have to hang up because I don't hear him and he's not prepared.
Yeah.
All right, goodbye, Eric.
Hello, Eric? Oh,
Hello, I'm
there's
here.
There's no Eric, so I guess we have to...
Yeah, we
He
tried.
he waits all day and then he's not there.
Well, he always screams when we don't get to him. Now we get to him and he's not here.
Yeah, I've had it.
Shut up!
Hello, Eric? Are you there?
I'm here. Shut up.
I guess he's not there.
No, Eric.
Why would he waste my time like this?
What's wrong with him?
Hey.
Hello?
Hello?
Is Eric there, please? Hello?
hearing
No
you,
Eric,
idiot.
I guess. There's no Eric.
All right, well, I guess we have to move along.
He's probably jerking off right now.
He's fucking his bed as we speak.
What the fuck is your problem?
Well,
I think
wait a
he's-
minute. Let's listen. Can we hear him snoring or something? Did he fall asleep?
He might have fallen asleep. I'll hold on for a second and see if I can hear him. I'm waiting, but I don't hear him.
I don't hear a thing.
I'll hold on for like 30 more seconds.
Where does he go?
He must go jerk off in his bed.
Retard.
He's probably buying an A's hat.
You think he had to go to the bathroom or something?
Maybe he's in the bathroom. I'll wait 30 seconds. I'll count down. 30, 29,
Probably takes forever. He's taking a shit.
28, 27, 26, 25, 24,
How that sound, you idiot? I've been here. I was on my other phone.
21, 20, 19,
I hope he makes it in time.
18. He'll make it in time. I have faith in him.
This is dramatic.
You know, he is wheelchair bound, and he might be hard for him to take a big dump and then get back to the phone in time. 15,
Yeah, I mean, if he went in there with reading material.
14. He's probably in there reading and jerking off. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Ah, shit. I wanted to hear from the little guy.
I
5,
wonder what message he had for us today.
Probably
He's so positive.
1,
Probably Johnny's not calling him or some shit.
0.
Langford should be fired.
Let's see if he's there now. Eric, one last time. Are you there?
Hello, stupid.
Hey, whoa.
We waited for you.
We waited for you. What is this hello stupid?
Clean your damn.
What were you
fucking hands
doing?
out. I've been saying I've been here.
I didn't hear you.
What were you doing?
Also, look at the fucking cam. I've been sitting here the whole fucking time. I have not moved an inch.
Were you in the bathroom?
Were you jerking off?
Did you see me move from the camera, retarded bitch?
What are you talking about? We were trying to talk
All right,
to you.
Eric,
You weren't there.
Because you weren't there, we've run out of time. So if you quickly want to say what's on your mind, go ahead. I can give you 10 seconds. Go ahead.
I have not moved at all.
All right. Well, we're
Is
wasting
that all
time.
you have to say?
All right. Quickly.
6,
5, 4, 3, 2.
I'm calling to apologize for yesterday's call. Fuck that.
What?
Bye.
What was that?
I was calling to apologize for yesterday's call, but fuck that.
You want to apologize?
To who?
Fuck no, now I don't. Fucking blind deaf ass.
Well, you've wasted so much time, we can't get to your point.
tellers of
Call
the
back
radio.
tomorrow. Thank you. Please, next time, please be on the phone when I pick
That's
up.
right. Just get here.
Try to be more professional.
Stop!
Little fucking.
All right, Eric, quickly, what is it?
I love this kid.
What? Go ahead. There's been a mix-up. Go ahead.
I was calling because of today Johnny Frodo's magazine comes out, which is Mom Candy magazine, and also wanted to congratulate George on behalf of the JFSC on his upcoming wedding.
All right, thank you very much.
Very nice.
Very nice. All right, thank you, Eric. Bye-bye. All right, that was
Put your,
Eric the Midget,
Put your head back in your ass.
who was wishing George Takei a lovely future with his bride, Brad.
Well, that's very sweet of him,
Right.
but Brad's a groom.
You know, there's so many terms in the gay community. You seem to know them all. I'm going to give you a quiz.
Yes, sir.
All right, here we go. What is a bear?
Well, sort of like Artie with a lot of, body hair.
Oh, my God.
Right, a big guy with body hair. That is correct. You have one right. What is a thoroughbred?
A thoroughbred?
Yes.
I don't know.
That is a gay man who has never had sex with a woman, a thoroughbred.
Oh,
how about you have a thorough? You have a thoroughbred.
I am afraid I'm not a thoroughbred. Then.
What is twink?
A cute, soft, young, usually blonde, sweet thing.
Right, correct. A youthful appearance, a gay guy, very thin, very young. Okay, you ready? What is pig play? Pig play.
I'm going to take a guess at this one.
Right.
Kind of snorting in each other's crotches.
No, gay men who enjoy fecal play. Fecal play.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah,
Snorting in each other's crotches. What the
Well, that was a guess.
That is it. That's some guess.
What is a friend of Dorothy?
A friend of Dorothy is a straight person who's, friends.
No, it's a gay man.
Yeah.
Oh.
Why? Like, because of Dorothy, the
What
Wizard
is
of Oz?
Wizard of Oz? What is a rice queen? A rice queen.
A non-Asian who's into Asians.
It's a gay person who loves gay Asian people.
Right.
You're right. That is correct. You have another one right. It's 2 right, I think, so far.
No, I think I have 3 right.
3, okay. What is a size queen?
Someone who's interested in big cocks.
Right. What is a stromo?
Don't know.
A gay man who acts straight. A stromo.
Oh.
It's a homo who's straight, stray, stromo.
Oh, I guess I've been a stromo at one time.
What's a frat boy?
A frat boy is someone who dresses very preppy.
It's an older twink. A youthful, skinny gay guy, but older.
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
And they're usually preppy dressed.
Right. You know what a grower is, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Well, tell
you can
us.
guess.
That's a man who's very small, flaccid, but then grows to a very big, large penis. Do you know what
it doesn't have to be necessarily well hung initially.
You know what highway to heaven means?
Let me take a guess at this because it's been a long time that I've been
out there.
Coming.
Nope.
Orgasm.
The area between the scrotum and the anus.
That's the taint.
Well, that's for straight people. For gay people, it's called highway to heaven.
Oh.
That's right.
You see, I'm not really out there with the larger community because I'm monogamous.
Do you know what a yestergay is? A yestergay?
No, I don't, but I can... Let me guess at it.
All right.
Someone who claims to have been gay but been turned straight?
Yeah, a gay guy who turns straight. And a koala bear, finally.
Koala bear?
A koala bear is a guy with a reddish-brown pubic hair.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I thought it was a guy like me from Australia.
Nope, there it is, koala bear.
So how'd I do?
Horribly.
I guess
You're hardly gay.
No, it reflects on my having been out of the.
You're out of the loop.
Out of the loop.
Good,
Yeah.
good, because I have the shivers from being feeling awkward.
So, George, how do you think you did with Howard's quiz?
Well, I think I did fair and middling. You know, I've been out of the circuit, for the last 2 decades. We don't go to bars anymore. We do our thing. So my memory of some of the terminology is with me, but some of the newer ones that are popping up, I'm not with it. So, I did not do too well.
I think after tomorrow's bachelor party, you're going to learn a lot more.
I shouldn't tell you this, but I'm actually looking forward to it. Now, this isn't going to be aired, is it?
Oh, of course not.
What's going on?
Dude.
What?
Sal just walks into my office.
Yeah.
And he goes, and I never know when he's pulling my chain, but he's being totally serious, and he goes,
I'm pulling this chain.
I don't think you're pulling my chain. I think you figured out when I brought you in here to reel it back in. He goes, I have a theory. I said, what's your theory? He goes, I think subconsciously Howard wants me to do something wacky at the wedding.
Oh, my God.
Sal, I'm taking the invitation away. You fucking moron.
No, hold on.
Even Beth said she was listening yesterday when you walked in, and instead of saying, hey, I'm really excited to be coming to the wedding, and I'm really glad, Beth saw a way to invite me, you go, what is your comment? Your comment was...
She finally came to
say, she heard that, she goes, I so fucking
I
don't
know,
want him
I
there.
heard that too, and I was like, oh.
If I said thank you, it would be boring.
Right. That's what I try to even defend you, but
that was a joke for the radio.
Honestly, if you pull anything weird, I'm going to assign Ronnie to you the entire night. If you do anything weird, I'm going to have you fucking thrown right out on
I
your
won't
ass.
do anything weird, and I'm not your therapist.
What?
Yeah, good.
But
yeah, that's right. You're not my therapist.
But
you're not even somebody I'd confide in, let alone be my therapist.
You're not even my therapist.
Yeah, you're not even Artie's therapist. Artie will go to anyone. All right, he's looking for help anywhere he can get it.
No, I was just saying to Gary that the odd thing is that Beth, if you look at the sequence of events,
you're so fucked up.
There was a sequence of events.
Beth
asshole, listen to me.
Beth is marrying you because
your name is now officially asshole.
Let him explain it.
All right, go ahead.
Beth is marrying you because you have an endearing personality, you're a very powerful person, and you're extremely talented. That came from the show. Now,
what?
That came because of the popularity you've gained through the Howard Stern Show. You have created this entity. Now, in my opinion, there's one thing more that you love more than marriage and Beth, and that's your show. Your show comes first, no matter how you slice it. And in an odd way,
is that right?
All these events that have happened throughout the course of the years that have made your show great has led you to Beth. So I think there's only one thing more important than you than marrying Beth, and that's for a good show. So subconsciously,
all right, Sigmund
by
Freud,
you knowing,
let me just tell you something.
Hold on, let me finish, sir. Subconsciously, by you.
So does Beth subconsciously want you to do something too?
But there's one thing higher than Beth in your mind, and that's the show. So subconsciously in your head, you're thinking, okay, if Sal comes to the wedding, something might happen, and even though I love Beth, it could lead to something good for the show.
I'm telling you right now, you're fucking insane. You're mentally ill.
All right.
And you have low intelligence.
And you invited him to your wedding.
And I was just about to say, I am stupider than you because I invited you. I somehow fucking felt bad for you. And subconsciously and consciously, I will fire you if anything goes down. If you don't fucking behave exemplary.
All right. But
in an exemplary manner, you're out.
If your show goes down, because I'm not the guy you want me to be, and Beth divorces you because you're no longer popular, don't blame me.
You're insane. Get out.
No longer popular.
Get out. I don't even want to hear your voice. Listen, I went home, and last night, when Beth says to me, I need to sit down and talk to you about something really serious, she means business.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't know what it was, and then I went, oh, this must be about Sal. And I feel the same way. Look, here's the chronology of this thing. And let me just tell you this.
All right, because I have a thought.
Yeah. First of all, I like Sal very much. I do. Don't get me wrong. I like him.
I don't even believe that.
All right,
John
I don't
Edwards.
like. No, I do. Let me say I like working with Sal. I'm okay with Sal.
You like working with him, okay?
Yeah. Let me put
I'll
it
buy
that way.
that.
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah, I do. I honestly do, Art.
I know. He's funny.
And like Mrs. Edwards, I don't know her first name. Elizabeth Edwards. Sal is in remission right now. He has a bout of whatever it is that he has, this disease. 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 disease, let's call it. And then all of a sudden everyone tells him what a moron he is. And then all of a sudden he sounds reasonable.
Right.
So you don't know who the real Sal is and really what's going on with him.
But he doesn't sound all that reasonable because I heard him on the wrap-up show. He sort of got it, but he still doesn't. He thinks you're somebody that you're not.
Yeah, I can play you some clips from the wrap-up show if you missed it yesterday. But, here's the thing. Here's the chronology of this thing. Sal came on the show and he blasted Beth pretty good, and Beth's a good sport, and she took it. And at some point, Sal, apologized for all the comments he made about her and said to her, at some point, he said, look, I'm not going to do it anymore. And then the next thing you know, we're getting tape of him on his stand-up act doing it again.
Well, it's worse than that because somehow they developed this email relationship.
Yeah.
And so he was being friendly to her.
And then shitting on her.
Right.
So, she'd had it and said, listen, she goes, I know he works with you and stuff, but I don't want anything to do with the guy. And I understood. And that was fair enough. And so we had this détente, this kind of like, this is how the relationship was. And she said to me, look, I'm getting married. It's the biggest day of my life. I don't want this guy who wishes ill on me and lies to me to be sitting there at my wedding. And you know what? And I thought about it, and I said, I don't want him there either. I was very much in agreement with her. It's just too weird. Good guy, like working with him, no problem, but it's just
don't need him at a wedding.
Don't need him there. It's a day of a celebration of something that Beth and I are into. So at some point, when we were handing out the wedding invitations, I said nothing, and Beth came up to me and said, I'm going to invite Sal. I said, really? I said, do you really want to do that? And she said, yeah, I do. I feel like, the people that are working with you and you see every day, it's going to be awkward for you. And, I don't know. I've let it go. I've released it. Who the fuck cares anymore? I said, are you okay with him sitting there? I said, and I had to ask myself that question. Right. Am I okay with him? Yeah, okay. So he was in. That was it. Sal's in. Don't want to make Sal feel bad. And, this incident happened now the other day on the air where Beth was listening to, and Sal comes in his dopey way. Instead of just shutting his fucking mouth, he starts in with how basically she only is in it for the money, and, and basically he's calling her an asshole all over again.
Right, yeah.
In his own way.
He really was horribly harsh.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden he does this backpedal thing. No, I should never have said that. And and you get
no, that wasn't what I was saying. That's what I was saying.
Biorhythms.
And then and then on the wrap-up show he's talking about how no, I think Howard would want me to do a wacky song, and like I mean the guy just doesn't know how to read a situation
at all.
He's retarded.
A wacky song?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now he's talking about the disruption would have been just a song.
Yeah.
I would hope that they wouldn't be that creeped out, that we can go to a wedding and we could get along like we have at other functions and we have had a great time. That's what I would hope.
Do me a favor.
I don't really believe that Howard is creeped out to that degree over me suggesting that he might get a kick out of something kooky happening.
So take.
It's not that bad.
Take Howard.
I'm not talking about putting fucking cherry bombs in the toilets.
It's your opinion.
Talking about just maybe singing a fucking song. For Christ's sake, what is this here? I mean, are we on the Catholic channel? I'm talking about nothing.
A fucking song
at a wedding.
But he's not.
I'm sorry. I grew up with a guy who wanted to skull fuck dead people, and that's the guy that I love and admire. And so I kind of get Howard's crazy side.
But that's not Howard in real life.
I know that, but I'm sold on that. If it's not Howard in real life, who the fuck am I?
What?
Mortimer Feinberg?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Of course it's Howard. It's Howard Stern. It's an extension of who he is. He says he's the man on the radio, and he's not the real man off the air.
Have you been around him enough off the radio?
Have you read his books? The Real Howard's the man behind the mic.
Have you been around him enough to realize, yes, there's an extension of Howard's personality that's the air personality.
You're calling the man a phony, Gary.
No, I'm not. Have you been around him enough to know that he does not act... If Howard's the same guy on air as he is off the air, why is he not marrying a porn star? Why are there not strippers coming out of his limo everywhere he goes? Why would he live out east? Why would he not just be hanging out at Rick's every night? He's not the same guy.
I know that. I know that. But
sounds like the listener who sends in like a penis cake and Howard throws it away.
Right, that's right.
No, but no longer. I'm an employee now. I've made it perfectly clear. I know where I stand. And if he's creeped out about me not going to the wedding, I will talk to him. I will talk to him. I will talk to Beth.
Okay, so let's talk about Beth's email. How does that? What does that make you think? Like, how do you interpret it?
What was her email? What was her email?
Her email is, let's have some class and step out of the wedding.
It's one sentence. If Sal has any class, he won't come to the wedding.
Well,
who'd she send that to?
Me.
Okay, so Sal, you're done.
And what did I say on the air?
Telling you not to come.
And what did I say on the air, Gary?
But
what did I say? Please quote me.
I don't
now.
remember you telling me.
Oh, now
At
you
the
don't
end
remember.
of the conversation,
Yeah, you
Sal
don't
said
remember
he would,
because
Sal said
you
he
gotta
would,
keep
he
spinning
would
my wheels.
gracefully bow out.
And
Okay,
that's
so
it.
now
And that's
why is it different now than it was before?
It isn't. I said it. I said I'm gracefully bowing out. Now.
No, but Sal also said later in the show when the high-pitched mic stuff came up, Howard said,
right, if I
don't
bowed
know
out.
what Sal's doing, blah, blah, blah.
Right. So in other words, it's now, if anything changes from this point forward, I'm not going to the wedding. I bowed out. That's it. Done deal.
He thinks my life on the air is the same as my life off the air, and I'm looking for him to do things like I am on the air, and it's like he just doesn't get where we're at.
Well, he's also projecting his attitude towards your wedding. He thinks that his attitudes are your attitude.
Yeah, and he's so
he
sick.
thinks he's Howard.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's so sick on the wrap-up show. He goes, well, what are you telling me? Howard isn't who he says he is on the radio, then who am I? Like, he in other words, he's basing his life on me. I mean, here, I'm going to play
Well,
it.
his life would be a sham if you're
Yeah.
not who he thinks you are.
You got to hear this
We're
fucking
allowed
guy.
to tell him who he is. That's great.
Let's see, Gary, he doesn't know who he is. If based on
I
who,
believe him.
Yeah.
Hey, Howard.
Yeah, what page?
It's page 2.
Yeah.
And it's if you're looking for that specific one, it's the 5th clip. Who is the real Howard?
Okay.
I don't really believe that Howard is creeped out to that degree over me suggesting that he might get a kick out of something kooky happening.
So take
it's not that bad.
Take Howard.
I'm not talking about putting
That's
fucking
it's your
cherry bombs
opinion.
in the toilets.
It's your opinion.
Talking
whether
about
it's
just
better.
maybe singing a fucking song.
We don't know what he was
Yeah,
talking
nobody
about.
had a description of what he was planning to do.
We don't know what's in his head.
He's
Now
done
it's-
everything from, crap in the top of a toilet
Yeah, but now he's saying, oh, it's just a song, but who knows what he was talking
to
about.
pulling a plug on a television
Right.
during the dropping of the ball on New Year's Eve.
For Christ's sake, what is this?
Maybe it'd be, a song how Beth's a horse face and
Right,
that I'm an
yeah.
asshole.
Yeah, God
and-
knows what the
Or that she's a
lyrics
whore.
are.
And I'm going to be broke and, I mean, who knows what it's going to be. It's going to be a great night.
Right.
Here. I mean, are we on the Catholic channel? I'm talking about nothing.
A fucking song
I
at a
gotta say,
wedding.
But he's not
I'm
looking
sorry. I
for-
grew up
he's
with a
not
guy who
looking
wanted
for
to
the
skull
sound
fuck
show.
dead people,
He's not
and
looking
that's the
for the
guy that I
sound
love
show
and
at his
admire. And
wedding.
so I kind of get his. I kind of get Howard's crazy side.
But that's not Howard in real life.
I know that, but I'm sold on that. If it's not Howard in real life, who the fuck am I? Mortimer Feinberg?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Of course it's Howard. It's Howard Stern. It's an extension of who he is. He says he's the man on the radio.
Who am I?
What? Yeah, what does he mean? Who is he if you're not
thinks-
you?
He thinks he's me. Or
That if you're not the guy he thinks you are, he can't be him.
Oh, my God, the guy's so fucking mental.
That's where you say, "Ooh, he's crazy."
Yeah, well, anyway, we had a long talk about this whole thing, and really it's just getting uncomfortable, and I think it's best. He was in. We did the right thing, I think, and
Yes,
invited
absolutely, absolutely.
him. And it's
you
best.
tried.
I'm gonna say this in all sincerity. It's not a bit for the air. I would prefer Sal not come to the wedding. I know he has an invite.
Please don't accept the
Yeah,
invitation.
it would be better for all concerned if he
Get
didn't
out of
come.
here.
It'd just be better.
Get out of here.
What I was going to say to you, Howard, why are you even having discussions of all people that you're having discussions about attending your wedding? You're talking about Sal?
That would piss
Yeah,
me off. You
right.
come home from work and then
Yeah.
I got an hour to talk about
Unfortunately,
Sal.
that's how he's kind of insinuated himself into my life.
Well, that's my point. That's why he shouldn't be there.
Yeah.
Because, it's one thing to have to discuss whether you're going to have a certain family member that, is a little bit of a problem. But some guy who works with you is causing these kind of major discussions?
Yeah, I know. It's it's kind of my personality because all the guys who work with me are important to me. I really feel that way, and
And they should be honored and excited about going and not causing you problems.
yeah,
That's my point.
It's just not going easily. I know he kind of said, "Hey, I mix it up on the air. That's what I do," but it's just getting a little weird.
It plays into his mental illness.
Yeah,
it really does.
I'm
and
not
I
sure.
really think he's having a psychic break.
I do too.
Yeah.
radio, and he's not the real man off the
Have
air.
you been around him enough off the radio?
Have you read
to-
his
well,
book? The Real Howard's the
I
man
help
behind the
fucking
mic.
write him. Have you been around him enough to realize, yes, there's an extension of Howard's personality that's the air
You're calling
personality.
the man a phony,
Okay,
Gary.
No, I'm not. Have you been around him enough to know that he does not act? If Howard's the same guy on air as he is off the air, why is he not marrying a porn star? Why are there not strippers coming out of his limo everywhere he goes? Why would he live out east? Why would he not just be hanging out at Rick's every night? He's not the same guy.
I know that. But
sounds like the listener who sends in like a penis cake and Howard throws it away.
Right, that's right.
No, but no longer. I'm an employee now. I made it perfectly clear. I know where I stand. And if he's creeped out about me not going to the wedding, I will talk.
He changes his opinion every 3 seconds. Right.
Oh, this whole rap about he's given up on being your friend is bullshit.
Yeah.
Tim, I will talk to him. I will talk to Beth.
All right, so here's how we should work it. Him and his wife were coming. Now they're not. And that's the end of it. It's enough.
They should go out and have a nice dinner
Yeah.
with each other.
And it's sad because,
Poor
you know
wife.
what? I'm the type of personality now that will feel bad about this.
Well,
and
that's
I shouldn't.
the sad part of
Yeah,
it. It's
I really shouldn't.
always
But you're gonna
going
feel
to be
worse
a
if he
burden
comes.
for
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
Whether he comes or not, you're burdened.
Yeah, he burdened me.
Yeah.
He just fucked my head up. He couldn't have just left it the way it was.
That's what I'm talking about. That he shouldn't be an issue at all.
Yeah. Because I know me, I feel bad. I don't like leaving people
Well, that's
out
why
of
he got
stuff.
invited in the first place.
Right. It was all straightened out.
If you think about it, it really is not what a wedding is about. You know, you meet a woman, you fall in love, you spend time, and then you make a big decision. I'm going to marry this woman. And the celebration of that decision becomes, oh, God, is Sal coming? Is
Right.
Did high-pitched Mike win this essay? Do I have to invite him?
You know what?
It
High
should
pitched
just
Mike's
be-
a
it should just
classy
be all-
kid.
Yeah, right.
He is. He wrote me a note last night. And he goes, "Listen, there's no. I'm going to my parents' anniversary. I don't want you to feel burdened by this. I know that,
That
I'm
is
not
nice.
invited,
That
and
is sweet,
you know it's fine." And I wrote him back, and I really sincerely meant that I really enjoy him and like him, and that this is not a sign that I hate him or something.
No,
I just
good.
don't, so it was really nice.
See,
It was
that's
classy.
getting the show. That's getting it. That's a classy
And
move.
being a human being
Yeah.
about it.
And really, what Sal has done to me is now made me feel bad because
About your wedding.
like honestly, it was just like a nice celebration, and now it's like I got to disinvite someone, and in a way, I think he likes that because he becomes the focal point.
We're talking about him some more. It's
Yeah.
like he's your son.
Yeah.
Well, they
And-
haven't
and he's
handed in
not.
you haven't handed in a bit in 2 weeks. This bit is fantastic.
Yeah. Sal, I got to tell you, in all seriousness,
I heard it.
you're uninvited, and I'm
I know,
sorry,
I know.
but
Listen.
it's just got to be. You're not with it. You're not on top of things. Even someone even closer to me called me up in confidence and said to me, "I'm really nervous about this guy." And honestly,
Was it your parents?
No.
Oh, okay.
But
That would have made you so happy.
I want to let you know, and Beth know, the last thing I want from you is to feel awkward.
Good.
I've put my, and please don't. I give you all my blessings, all my wishes, and I'm glad that you're able to utilize that invitation for somebody who is much more worthy
No,
than
actually,
myself.
it's not going to anyone else. We're sort of overextended at this point, so it
Okay.
actually just clears everything out. And we didn't. And after what you pulled yesterday and everything, we didn't even know where to put you, what table to punish people with.
Well,
so
the
it would only
best
be
place you
seen
could
as the
put me,
loser table.
yeah, right. The best place you could put me is out of there. I have to realize what I do. I have to learn to separate.
You're never going to learn. I'm going to tell you. Can I tell you something about you?
Well, by me,
you're not.
This
Not
is something.
There's there's an intelligent. You're an intelligent guy. There's no question. But there's some sort of intelligence you're lacking.
Right.
And you're not picking up on a lot of things.
It's called having a screw loose.
Yeah, and in a way that works for the show. You got to screw loose, but it doesn't work well in terms. I like you. I do.
Thank you.
This is not.
I like you too. Believe it or not.
I tried so hard to invite you.
I know.
We invited you. We invited you.
And Beth, it hit me when I got home. Beth hit the nail right on the head. If once in my life I could show some class to this woman,
right,
who has been so generous
Yes.
and magnanimous to me, the best thing for me to do is simply wish her the best.
Right, wish her well.
And stay the hell out of there.
Yeah, enough with the joking around.
Right, you know, I can say I'm
Howard
sorry.
doesn't love her as much as the show. And
Right.
I mean, you gotta just
Bad
fucking
example.
realize she's just like, I don't want this guy who just fucking hates me.
You know, I told my wife yesterday. And
You did tell her?
Yeah, she felt so bad for you and Beth.
Right.
You know,
Yeah,
she
that's
said,
thank you.
and she sounded exactly like you guys.
Well, that's when
And-
the reality hits you. We could say it all day. You had to see it on your wife's face?
No, I
Before it hit
realized
you?
that she's just as much as a backstabber as all you pieces of shit.
By the way,
no, she
you know,
really
Sal, honestly, and I'm going to tell you this is the truth, and you don't have to explain it. Sal still doesn't know what went wrong.
I do know what went wrong.
No, you don't.
I do know
what went wrong.
I really spooked you guys, and I had a little bit of a thought, and I said maybe I should run with this thought, and that's why I passed it by Gary. I didn't think it would snowball to this degree.
Right.
And I really scared people, and that really bothers me because I'm not insane. I'm not crazy. I just have these thoughts, and I open my big mouth. I think I have like Ralph Cramden syndrome, where, you know, he always puts himself in these positions with his mouth, and that's my biggest problem. I know I could have behaved myself.
But wait a minute, Sal. When you have a thought like that, you don't say that was a silly thought. You are thinking of running with it.
No, I say
You're
to
like Ralph Cramden, but you never go at the end, baby, you're the greatest.
Right.
Alice, I was
You know what
wrong.
else it is?
Like when Ralph went-
Like you go, you guys, this is how crazy you are. You go, you guys, I don't know why you're making such a fuss. All I was talking about was a song, but no one knows what's in your
It
head.
was a dumb song.
You know, first of all, I'm not looking for a song from
And
you.
then you don't know what that song would say
like
either.
I don't need a song parody.
I don't blame you, but I'm saying it.
And also,
go ahead.
It's like I don't want the wedding to be about you.
I agree.
And I would come to you if I wanted you to sing a song. I don't.
Right.
And all you had to do is be there, be a normal person, and you have a hard time with it. You want to be a star so bad. You want to be noticed so badly. And I understand this
And
drive.
that's
I'm a performer.
Right.
But you can't even for a day say, I'll let Beth have her day, I'll let Howard have his day. It's got to somehow revolve around me.
But it's
I
even
can't
worse
just sit
than
there.
that. It's worse than that because he's like, you know what? This is the phony Howard. I'm going to help bring out the real Howard
he's
at
gonna
his
assist
wedding.
No, it's
Yeah.
not.
That's what you were
it's not.
saying.
You have to understand. You have to understand where I come from as well. You know, I'm a
No,
guy.
we don't.
No,
Well,
why should we?
Well, I'm saying
We don't want to go there.
You don't need
Come
to
from
understand
Lange.
anything.
That's where I come from.
The loony bin.
Right.
That's where you should go back to.
But you're right, and I have a lot to learn. You know, I'm in a tough situation because I asked John Hine yesterday, and I'll ask you too, do you want me to change? I don't think you do, but at the same time, I sabotage myself by acting this way.
Okay.
And I don't want to sabotage myself.
Don't change. Be yourself.
And don't
but
come to
just
the
don't
wedding.
come to the wedding.
Yeah,
Because
and,
you know what? I can't.
But Howard,
I had it all worked out, and again, you who knows what other fires you would set.
But I want to say to you, please, I definitely made my bed. I'm grateful for everything
Thank
you've
you.
done.
I
and
tried my best.
I know, but
I got you in.
And I want to also not only apologize to Beth, but also say thank you too for being so considerate after all
She
this
likes
bullshit.
you.
I know, and
She
I like
said,
her.
I really want to invite
But-
Sal. It came from her, not me. And
But-
I was like, wow, okay, great.
But the most important thing, and I know how you are, and I know what a big heart you both have. I just don't want you to please feel awkward. I realize exactly the situation I put myself in, and I wish you both the best on that day.
How about this? Why don't you say you're going to Disney World again with your family, and you wouldn't be available so they can get right off
It's
the hook?
okay. I understand what
No,
you're
no.
saying.
On that day, it will
You
not
can't
only
afford to go to Disney World again.
on that day it will not only be a great joyous day for you, but it also will be a learning experience for me on how to treat my boss and his wife. You know, two
good.
people who are very good to me.
You know, you're making sense now, and you're showing me an improvement. I may be able to get you an invite, not to my wedding, but to High-Pitched Mike's parents' 40th anniversary.
I think that would be wonderful.
And they'd like a
There
song.
you go.
And I wish you two the very, very best.
Thank you, Sal.
And you're okay with the fact that you're not a friend of Howard's?
I'm okay with it. Absolutely.
Was your wife terribly disappointed in you?
She said, she goes, have Howard call me. I got to talk to this guy. I mean, she's willing even to talk to you.
She knows I know her pain.
Yeah, but she's, believe it or not.
You know now what she goes through every day.
Lovely girl. I would have liked to have had her there.
She's just said, "What's the matter with you? You have to stop this." She goes, "You have something in your head, this one little thing that always as soon as you're told not to do it, something in your head will push you to do it, guaranteed, and it will happen, and you sabotage yourself. And you have to learn the difference." The man, she goes, he's the greatest entertainer in the world. Do you think, for 1 second, if he wanted you to do something stupid, he would pull you aside, you asshole, and tell you what you would want?
Of course.
He said over and over and over again, "It's my wedding. It's the greatest day of my life. It's the woman I want to marry. It's her day. She's looking forward to it." And you're in the background, like you're in the back, like in some evil basement, concocting these things.
Yes.
To think,
now you got it. Okay,
right.
so
and
you
she
learned.
Goes, I said, I go, but the crazy thing is, and maybe this is why I need a therapist, is that I thought my intentions were like kind of good.
Right. I understand that.
But
I don't think you're a bad
But they're
person.
not. They're apparently they're not. I have to know when to stop it. And I'm learning, and I'm glad this happened because
it gives me more of an insight into Sal. And seriously, I mean, maybe this because in school, like the kid who got in trouble, the kid who was funny was always the one who did what the teacher said not to do.
Yeah,
right.
So maybe he thinks that's extended into comedy.
Right, he never grew up.
And like the real world, like when someone tells me not to do something, hey, maybe they
That
secretly
means
want me to
do
do
it,
something.
yeah.
Because it'll be
Like,
fun.
my
It'll
wife
be
said
funny, but that's
You're
not
right.
true in every.
𝗪𝗏𝗄𝗏.
Well, yeah, that's
Right.
not true in every situation.
All right.
But she compared me to my 8-year-old son. She goes, "Look, he's 8 years old. He has to be told over and over until he finally gets it." She goes, "You're close to 40."
Right. When are you going to get it?
Right.
That's what we're wondering, Sal. When are you going to get it?
And she said, she goes, like with the kid, like with my son, she goes, "Yeah, it could be very funny to a certain degree. Then it becomes irritating."
Right.
And she goes, "And that's what you're doing now."
You're irritating people. Right. Okay.
And I'm
All
very
right.
good at it. So.
All right. Thank you, Sal.
At least I'm good at something.
No harm, no foul. Thank you.
Now everybody is very happy and all calm. I really think Sal
have the greatest time.
has problems.
You do.
Yeah.
You think that?
I truly think.
No, I think we all do.
I know you never get married, so I don't give a fuck what I say about you.
See, you're not.
You won't be missing my wedding.
That's right. There won't be one.
Robin
There's
has a
not a
theory.
lunatic in the world that will walk down the aisle with this coupe.
Robin has a theory that you really do have problems.
Yeah.
No shit, Sherlock.
No. I mean that you're getting worse. You're trying to get better, but all the time you're getting worse.
Okay, how am I getting worse? By recognizing my fault and wishing them well. Is that
Because just what Howard says, you can't see any of this stuff.
I think all those fruit shakes are getting to a fucking brain cell.
You
You're
really
out of your
can't
mind.
see any of it.
All right.
And more, he continues to believe his delusional mind. That
No, I
he
don't.
knows things. Yes.
No, I don't. Yes, you do.
Like in other words,
She's
you know what
absolutely
Robin's
right.
saying? You know what Robin's saying, and maybe this will clarify for you. I think if someone you respect here, like maybe Gary or somebody came up to you and said, even as a prank, "Look, Howard really wants you to come to the wedding, man. That he's just saying this. Like you should go in like a wacky car." Like you could be convinced of that. Now.
I can't. No
I
way.
bet you could be.
Yeah.
No.
Not,
not in this case.
The truth to this is he had run this by John Hine and others, and they told him don't say it.
Don't even think it.
And he said they're wrong.
He went to Gary.
He believes himself.
Right.
But now I've recognized my fault, and I've apologized, and I wish Howard and Beth well.
But every time this happens, the same scenario goes on. You keep
What
believing
scenario? It's
yourself
over. I'm not going to the
over
wedding, and
good
I'm happy.
advice.
But John Hine sits you down and tells you you're whacked out of your skull, and then you just go, he's crazy.
Right, when he told you in the car ride home that you should never repeat that again, what made you go to Richard and then to me?
I think, again, it's that little thing in my head that, the more I hear
That's
don't.
the thing we're
That's what
afraid
I'm
of.
talking
Well,
about.
you don't have to because I've recognized that.
And John Hine, a guy who's busy all day memorizing the ratings to Ugly Betty.
Right.
For him to take time out.
Hey, Howard, there's a contingent of guys out there that have a theory, and I'm just curious.
By the way, do you get your $100 back?
No, because Benji and I, we talked
he was
about it.
invited.
Yeah, he was invited. Beth
Yeah.
made the move, and that's what the bet was.
Right.
Okay.
There's a group of people who feel that Sal still doesn't understand that he's wrong. What he does understand
is that everyone around him
thinks he's wrong.
Tells him he's wrong. But I don't know if he still fully understands.
No, he definitely doesn't.
If people
I'll
didn't
tell you
tell
what's
you,
going
That's the thing I'm talking
Sal's
about.
saying,
Yeah.
I'm saying the right thing now in order to get everyone off my back, but
no, I'm not.
And to
But
show them that I'm sane. But really, when it comes down to it, how could Howard betray me like this? Because I'm being real, and I'm the innovator
I'm
here.
the one guy who's honest and true.
I'm the guy who's going to make his way
You're like
really
the dumb.
interesting.
You're like the dumb Hannibal Lecter. Like as much as they told Hannibal he's wrong, at the end of that Silence of the Lambs, he's going to eat that guy.
Right. He doesn't care.
There's a group of guys out there that are saying that Sal has done a great job of rehearsing
No, I
an
haven't.
apology and knowing what to say. That the words are right.
Right.
But is the
thought process there? No.
That's and so I'm asking you, Sal. Do you understand?
Do you think, in spite of my kookiness, Gary, do you think I have a good heart?
Yes, I do. I really do.
I think you have.
Okay,
I think you have a great heart.
Yeah.
Thank you. And this is that side of me, the side that I don't like to show on the air. I don't know why. I don't want to come off as I don't know.
But Gary is right. Sal feels like, oh my God, all I did was say something great here.
Right,
and
right.
look
Make
at
no-
all the
Mm-hmm.
airtime I've given. And,
Yeah, but it's not about that because
I think I could have filled the airtime on the way.
right, exactly.
Yeah, I might have found something to
If there's
talk about.
anything that I wanted to generate airtime over, it certainly wouldn't want to be something where I would disinvite myself to a wedding.
Yeah, I don't
no,
even.
what he really
that's how
wanted
stupid I
airtime
am.
over was how big an asshole he was at your wedding.
Right. The other thing is, I want to put together a clip reel of just since we've been here at Sirius, how many times Sal has stood at that podium and go, "Listen, guys, all
I
done.
get it.
I've learned my lesson."
Yeah, and he doesn't. And he's
I
getting
do.
worse.
But-
That's what I'm talking about.
I do understand, in spite of what you may think, I do understand. And the most important thing to me, off the air, is because, again, you were so generous and kind. I don't want you to feel awkward, and I thank you for being so considerate. That's all. That's the only thing I care about.
So you're saying don't think about him anymore.
All right, Sal, thank you, and I'm glad we're past this.
Best of
Thank
luck
you.
to
All right,
everything.
thank you very much.
We'll tell you all about it.
Right. Where will Sal's delusion lead to? Like, where do you think it'll all end up, Robin?
I don't know. It'll be bad one day.
Yeah.
One day he will
The
not,
end of White Heat, like James Cagney on the top
he
of
will
a.
not talk to anybody about what he's thinking, and then he'll do it, and we'll read about him in the paper.
Sal, have you really learned your lesson?
Yeah, absolutely.
What is that lesson?
What's the lesson?
What have you learned?
I'm not even going to listen to this. I don't know. I'll tell you one day when I figure it out. I've learned that, did you just hear, take the little piece of video that you just heard on the air and listen to it again. I mean,
yeah, but
it's the best I could. It's the best that I can do is give them my blessings and step back. I mean,
But they even said, like, you agree that you did something wrong, but then a couple days later you're just going to make the same mistake.
has a couple of days happened yet? So we'll have to hold on to this piece of tape and see what happens a couple of days from now.
And I'm sure I'll be proven right.
Maybe. I don't think so. Not in this case. That's it.
Hey, my name is Mark. I'm here to meet Robin today after finding out that she broke up with Jimmy Florentine. She said she needed a 25-year-old, so I think I'm the 25-year-old for her.
Why do you think you're the guy?
Why not? I know I got a lot of competition between Greg and Nick Manning, but we'll go in there and see what happens.
Now, what is it about Robin that you like?
Same thing I look for in any woman. She's good-looking, intelligent, successful. What's not to like?
True. All right, man. Well, good luck in there today.
Thanks.
So you want to meet this dude that wants to do you?
Well, might as well get it over with.
He wrote a letter. I showed you his picture. You were way turned on by his picture. I don't know if he's as good looking in person, but
I was turned on by his picture?
yeah.
I don't recall.
Yeah, I showed it to you, and you were like, wow, okay, I'll go out with him.
I never said such a thing.
Well,
I
you
said
would meet
might
him.
as well have him down.
Did we show this to Robin pre-Jim or post-Jim?
Hi there.
Oh, there's your man. 25, just what you wanted.
Morning, Robin.
The age group.
He looks like that David Beckham.
Yeah, that's what he wrote in his letter. You said people
boy,
tell you.
Oh, boy. Have you seen that poster of David Beckham in the underwear for Armani?
No, we haven't.
No, Robin. Do people tell you look like David Beckham?
I've heard it once or twice usually when my hair is shorter, but
right.
I don't put much stock.
How much shorter does it get?
You're a good-looking dude, I guess. So
He looks a little like KC, if you ask me.
you don't have any problem meeting chicks, huh?
I do all right.
So what do you want to do? You want to fuck Robin, or you want to make love to her, as
dare
Bubba
you.
would say? What do you want to do?
He's going to make love like Jim.
Little House on the Prairie.
Yeah. Do you really? Well, what is your fascination with Robin? I mean, you don't really know her. I mean, of course, you know her from
was
the
this
radio.
just to get on the air? What have you got in that bag?
Well, actually, I brought you some stuff from a vegan bakery for your birthday.
How sweet.
Well, that's nicer than what Jim did. Yes. What is that? A vegan cake of some kind?
There's like a cupcake and some muffins and stuff like that. Yeah.
Tell me about your story. I'm sure you get a lot of chicks, right?
I do, okay.
Well, how old were you when you lost your virginity?
17.
17?
Yeah, not too young.
You've had girlfriends?
Yep.
And
no gay experiences?
No.
No gay experiences. You're a heterosexual male. Last time you had sex?
About a month ago.
A month ago?
Yeah.
Wow.
What are you on a fast?
Give me a break.
What are you, a loser?
So you had sex a month ago, and I in fact, when you sent in the pictures, I noticed one picture had a blonde-haired woman cut out of it next to you.
Right, that was kind of cute. I thought that was cute.
I was wondering if that wasn't some girl you had banged.
In the past.
Yeah. So you have no
She's an old
problem.
girlfriend.
What do? You got a job, or you're a student? What do you got?
No, I have a job.
You got a job. What kind of work are you into?
I work in the PR world. I'm a software developer.
All right. And what is your fascination with Robin? When did it begin, and what made you think to go out
why
with
are
Robin?
you here?
Yeah.
Clearly
Make-
money.
make
Software
your
developer.
pitch.
What's that, 40 grand a year?
Yeah.
I do all right.
I'm sure.
Make your pitch. Go ahead.
Well, I mean, like I told the guys outside, I mean, I'm interested in the same things with Robin I would be about any woman. She's good looking, successful, intelligent. You know, I think we would have a good time. We went out to dinner.
Right. So, in other words, you don't know where it's going to go. You're not some crazed fan. You just think, hey, maybe it'd be interesting. Have you ever
Yeah,
made
because
it?
if you're a crazed fan, you could get hired here.
Yeah. Did you?
I'm looking for the +1 to your wedding.
Robin, without
That's it.
without talking to Mark even further, are you feeling a physical attraction toward him?
Feeling a physical attraction.
Yeah.
He has a very cute face
Right.
and a nice voice.
You know what? I don't want this. You know, Robin and me live in the same area now. I don't want this guy hanging around my house.
Artie, you have to think of it too. We have to make this decision together.
Robin, what's going through your mind right now? Are you embarrassed to say you want this young man, or what is it?
Embarrassed?
Because he is rather young. You say you want a 25-year-old.
He actually seems very mature. I mean, I've talked to 25-year-olds who I have to run out of the room.
Right.
Because they're just so silly.
Now, I notice you happen to be a white man. Are you, is there an interracial aspect to this? Are you some sort of, are you into only black chicks? Do you date
He had
white
a
chicks?
blonde in the picture.
I've seen many a black woman dye her hair blonde.
Were you dating P. Diddy's mother?
What is going on there?
No,
Anything?
I mean, race really isn't an issue for me.
Have you
I've
ever
dated-
banged a full black woman?
Yes.
You have?
Yes.
Look at you. How many black women have you had?
2.
2?
And by full black woman, we mean the girl with a police record.
I'm not even that black.
Right.
Right, Robin.
She's like white.
Robin's not even close to being black.
You've never been in jail, Robin?
No.
No, all right.
I'm blacker than Robin.
So you like Robin's style. You feel now. What about the age difference? Robin is, and I'm going to break the news to you.
Oh,
Do you know how
boy.
old Robin is?
She just had a birthday, right?
Right. How old do you think she is?
Well, how she looks and how old she really is, probably 2 very different
Right.
things.
Do you know her real age? Her
Well, I think you said it on the air the other day, didn't you?
And that
I
didn't
did.
frighten you?
What was the
Absolutely
age
not.
you heard?
It
In
frightens
her
me.
50s, I believe.
50 what? Let's hear it.
That I'm not
Say
sure.
it. 56.
More than twice your age.
How old is your mother?
Oh, older than Robin.
How old is your mother?
My mom had me when she was like 37. So
Oh, I see.
my mom was a little bit older.
So let me do some math. You're 25?
Yep.
So that makes your mother 67 years old. Right, Robin?
That's right, Howard.
Right.
Your math is perfect.
You know what? If they asked me that on a test, I couldn't answer it.
You'd still
Let's
be
see.
there.
If your mother was 37 when she had you, and you are 25.
Yes.
See, I just add 37 and 25 together, but that's not right. Or is it?
Of course it is.
Let me see, 47?
Oh, my goodness. You think there's something
50
more to it?
Yeah, I think there's a trick. 47, 57. Then you got to start adding to that, right?
Well, you got to get into what month was she born?
58, 59, 60. 62 is your mother.
That's right.
Very good, Howard. It only took you how long?
Oh, about 2 minutes. Maybe I'm not that dumb.
We're playing the next game already. That's an 8.
I think that qualifies as a slow adult.
You realize your mother could be Robin's mother if she had Robin at 6.
Well, there you go.
How's that for math?
Your mother could be Robin's somewhat tiny little older sister, right? almost not that much
she'd
older.
be a nice older sister.
Did you tell your parents you were interested in Robin?
My dad knows I'm on the show.
And what did he say? Did he say, wait a second?
Yeah, what's wrong with my son?
She's a little, have you ever had a woman 56?
No.
You've never fucked a woman 56?
No.
What's the oldest you ever had?
Like 41, I think.
41. Now, and listen, change of life occurs for a woman in her 50s.
Okay.
You understand
Is that true?
Let me talk to this gentleman. I don't know if he knows everything he's getting into.
I don't think you need to tell him anything else.
Robin needs K1.
Oh, I'm going to shoot you with this pen. You know
What?
that big pen contest?
You told me that on the air.
And I told you that had to be something to do with my health at the time.
Oh, so you do not need K1?
Never.
All right. Okay. Don't shoot me.
I've never met a chick who didn't need KY.
Every chick you've been with used KY.
Yeah, what are you talking
What
about?
their age?
Howard, can you talk to me?
That means they're usually dry and they're not turned on.
Oh shit! Not
So
even
you're
a
saying,
Chris
Robin,
New 100 turned them on.
Without you shooting me with a pen, what you're saying is you would be fully wet for this gentleman if you were to be.
I
in bed
might
with
be
him.
right.
You're wet right now. All right, that's good.
Oh my God.
So now that you see Robin in person, are you disappointed or are you very surprisingly pleased?
Oh, I'm very pleased. She looks even better in person.
Oh.
You like what you see?
Absolutely.
Now, Robin is a wealthy woman.
Is she?
Some will accuse you of being a gold digger because you're a young man, what they call
And you're blonde.
Your arm candy.
I can live with that.
You like that?
I mean, people are going to talk, so let
He
them
looks
talk.
like every employed guy living in a guest house in L.A.
Now, if Robin says to you at some point, look, Mark.
Look,
You're a handsome young man. I like it. You've got a good physique. You got a pretty face. I am going to fuck you, but I don't want to be seen in public with you. I want to have you at my apartment.
You're a secret.
Right. You're going to be my boy toy. Could you live with that?
I think I could live with that.
You could.
You would live